Welcome back live. My internet cut out with the first stream. Internet cut out with the first stream. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's get everyone joining in the stream. Do give it a quick second for people to join in. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, everyone. It really helps push out the stream. You know, maybe we can get back a bunch of people to help push it out into the algorithm a little bit more than what it was already. Welcome back, everybody. My internet cut out. I really do apologize, everybody. Don't know why it randomly just cut out. It just decided to happen. Matt's going to be joining back here in a quick second, everybody. It's been a while since my internet cut out. I don't know why that happened, so it's okay. We'll just restart. Everyone will come back. It'll be fine. It's no big deal. Let's go on to the first person for debates, everybody. Welcome back, Matt. Sorry for putting you in hell for a minute.
It actually felt like I was in purgatory and I was in like a jail cage with a MAGA person, and there's nothing that I could do. It was so scary.
That's so brutal.
It was so bad.
That's so brutal. Keonan, thank you so much for purchasing the 5 membership subscriptions. Thank you very much. Let's get the first person up here for some debates, everybody. Yo, it's a pal to you.
Yo, Parker.
Do you support Trump?
Man, I'll smack the shit out your soft ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you support Trump?
Man, hell no, I don't support Trump. You just...
Okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen, everybody. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, it's a pal to you. Okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Is this Liv?
We are charged.
No. Let's go to the next individual, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, it's a pal to you. Oh, okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. The fucking person that spams the chat on Dean stream keeps joining and just leaving. Yo, it's a pal to you.
You already know what I'm about to say.
I do. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Natalie, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Yo, it's a pal to you.
Yo, I'm 18, bro.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump, and my second pick would be Gypsy Crusader.
Okay. You're the person. I think you're a troll.
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Yeah. Why do you support a Nazi?
Why do I support a Nazi?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a boxer and he's a joker. He's not a Nazi, bro.
Okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, it's a pal to you.
25 Parker, what's up?
Do you support Trump?
Yep.
Okay, if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump. The left is against the Fifth Amendment.
Okay, and what makes you think that?
Private property. You're a socialist, bro.
How am I a socialist?
You literally said it before.
Does that mean I'm a socialist now?
Yes.
No.
You don't believe in private property, brother.
I'm a liberal.
No, you're not. You literally said you're socialist.
No, I'm a liberal.
So you believe in private property?
Yeah, with regulation and safety nets.
So, democratic socialist.
Social democrat.
You're like a Bernie Sanders type of guy, huh?
Tom
Steyer
Bernie,
type of
yeah.
guy?
I mean, I think, I guess you could say that maybe.
You like Tom Steyer, but you hate billionaires, huh?
I mean, I don't necessarily hate billionaires. I just want them to pay their fair share.
So what do you think about Tom Steyer?
I mean, he's pretty progressive.
Yeah, that's what he
but not
says.
perfect.
Where'd he make all his money from, Parker? What
I think it
investments?
was bad. In private prisons,
And
that's bad, and he even
no,
condemns that
and
himself.
what else? What else did he make his money in?
I'm not familiar with the other stuff.
ICE detention centers.
Okay. Yeah, and I think
Oh,
that's
but you're gonna
bad, and
vote for that,
he's
right?
condemned that, correct?
He's condemned to win.
Like multiple times. I'm pretty sure he's been asked multiple times. He was at the debates.
So you're gonna vote for a guy who made all his money on ICE detention centers?
I'm
and
not even
private
positive
prisons?
if that's the person I'm going to vote for yet, but
Who? Katie Porter?
well, I mean, it depends on whoever gets the most votes or most support leading into it, because we have in California a scenario where it's like just the top two, and I don't want the
Yeah, I
top
know,
two
it's
to be
jungle primary.
Republicans. So
I mean,
I
dude,
have to
live in California,
consider,
bro.
yeah, I have to consider who's going to get the most support out of in the scenario, which is either going to be Porter, Becerra, or Steyer.
So who would you pick over all three of them? Who would you pick as number one?
Like ideologically, or in terms of who's going to win?
Let's say ideologically.
I probably Steyer aligns most ideologically.
But you literally bash billionaires every time you're on here.
I think they should pay more. Yeah, they don't pay their fair share, including Steyer, by the way.
Steyer's never paid a fair share.
Yeah, I never said he did. But I'm telling you
literally made money on what you
ideologically,
guys
I'm
vote
telling you
against.
ideologically who I align with the most.
Steyer. Tom Steyer. You're going to vote for a guy who made
I
all his
never
money on
even said
private
that's who I'm going to
prisons.
vote for. I'm just saying that's who I ideologically aligned with the most.
Dude, you're going to vote for him, bro. I know you are.
I mean, if he ends up having the most support.
What a joke, man.
Okay, I don't know why why your feelings are getting hurt.
Because Steve Hilton, bro. He's the only real candidate.
That's so cringe.
No, it's not cringe.
That is really cringe.
How?
Tell me, why do you like Steve Hilton?
He's not gonna tax people who make under $100,000 a year.
Doesn't Katie Porter also advocate for that?
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Okay, show me a source.
Katie Porter said that on the campaign trail multiple times.
No, I don't keep up with that. Ugh.
Okay, why'd you say it like that?
Because, bro, she's so rude to her staff, and you know it.
Yeah, you could say that, but you don't give a shit about that. You support Trump.
So I don't care.
Yeah,
I
don't
run a
act like you
business.
give a shit about
I run
that.
a business. It doesn't matter.
And by the way, you can find that on Katie Porter for Senate.
Katie Porter for Senate. Okay, well, I'd rather trust Steve Hilton, and he's going for
What?
$3 a gallon gas. Get rid of the 61%.
You say you just
tax
rather
on
trust
gallon
him. You
gas.
just rather trust him for what reason?
Dude, I've read up on him, bro.
I just feel like it, bro. I just feel like it, man.
You say these people are
But
for the
wait. So then
working
why don't
class,
you
bro?
support Katie Porter? Because she advocates for the same policy.
Nah, no one supports Katie Porter. Even your own party.
Oh wait, she actually has like some of the most support.
What, 10%? Tom Steyer's 14, and Becerra has like 14 or 15. What do you mean she has the
I
most
mean, it
support?
depends on what poll you look at. I think Becerra and Porter are
I mean,
pretty
I've looked
much
at
the
some pretty
same.
liberal polls, brother.
What's up?
I've looked at some pretty liberal polls, man. They're she's not looking too hot, man.
I mean,
if I were to vote
but
Democrat, man,
the
it'd be
reality of the matter is that she still is near them in terms of support. So you can't just say that like
Near.
you're not going to consider her at all.
I think Matt Mahan's better than her, but that's my opinion.
Then why does he have less support?
Well, because he says he thinks affordability is based around San Jose, bro. Come on, be for real.
Okay. He actually like posted something saying he had like 45% support in a poll. It was really cringe.
Well, he's a
And
little bit less liberal. than her.
everyone knows that that's not a real poll.
No, but if I had to vote for a Democrat, it would be probably, if I had to, like if my life was on the line, it'd be Becerra.
Okay. So you would vote for Becerra?
If I had to, yeah, over Tom Steyer. Yeah, that dude's an idiot. He wants to provide, what is it? He wants to cut PG&E. He wants to provide. How is he going to pay for? I'm not against it, so don't try to hypothetically turn it on me. Free food for high school, middle school students, like the cafeteria and stuff. Like, how is he going to afford that? How is he going to pay for it?
I would say using the funds within the context of the within the government.
So why hasn't
already.
Newsom done it? Why haven't they done the last 16 years they've been in power?
It's about expanding it in terms of signing it into law.
But you guys have been in power for 16 years. Why
Okay.
hasn't it happened?
I'm not quite familiar. You
I
just
think I
got a
got
flag.
restricted.
Yeah. Harassment and bullying. Okay. Let's go to the next individual. He is CDS. He's obsessed with California. Because we were talking about like literally the national election, and he just decided to bring up only California. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We're just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Twitch Street Parker?
Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Hello? Okay, let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
You is the biggest bitch ever. Kill you.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Let's get this next person up here. Do you just give us a quick second, everybody? Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Hey Parker.
Do you support
32.
Trump?
No, I was just gonna ask you.
I'm sorry, I am just looking for some debates. I am just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Hello? Give me a few minutes.
Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? Sorry, I just like muscle memory. I saw something other than the profile picture, just literally. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
I do, but remember I was the guy from yesterday. You
Okay.
said let's finish this conversation.
Oh, okay. And why did it have to end early?
Cause Dean was live.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, why do you support Trump?
Well, I had originally said it was because he was pro-business and because I like what he's doing in Latin America, especially with the revolution changes in Venezuela and in Cuba. But then you told me that he's not pro-business. He's pro-business in bigger country or bigger
He's pro big business, not pro small business.
Yeah, pro big business, not pro small business. And I'm a big small business supporter, so I mean you give me the facts for that, but I still stand on like I feel like it's a higher chance of him taking out the communist regime in Cuba versus like a liberal
So you
being
just
in
support
office and doing
U.S.
that.
military intervention all around the world?
No, in communist countries I do.
Oh, okay. So then you would have supported the entirety of the Cold War. Would you have supported the Vietnam War?
Would I have supported the Vietnam War? Obviously I don't want a war. But I still think that yeah, I feel like it's our duty to
So you supported the Vietnam War?
No, I'm gonna say no because no, it's just a lot of casualties.
Okay, but like that's literally trying to prevent communism.
I understand, but like it gets to a point, right? If you're sacrificing so many American lives, then yeah, you have to like kind of take the good with the bad. So I would say like the bad outweighs the good there.
Do you think communism fails on its own?
I fails for the people, but not for the government, right? Because the government can just take all the money, so the communist regime will just stay there, but the people they're gonna suffer.
Okay. So you're doing this for the people. So why only
Yeah.
communism? Why not just for bad conditions?
Yeah, dictatorship in general.
Okay, so not just for communism.
Yeah.
So we should just be doing this all around the world.
I mean, I think we should be doing in Cuba first, but
But should we be doing it all around the world?
that's it's kind of a loaded question.
It's not really. I'm just asking, like, do you believe that this standard should apply everywhere?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You like that?
Do you think that this should apply to like everywhere? Like, do you think the world police? We should be the world police.
I mean, I'm biased because I come from a Cuban family, so I do want him to get rid of the government. I don't think we should do it everywhere because I feel like that's going to cause, like, let's say we do go to war, because we're trying to get rid of a dictatorship. I do think that a lot of American lives are going to be sacrificed.
Like, if
And,
Trump
I
went
don't
to
think it's worth
war, would you stop supporting him?
If he went to war,
Yeah.
it depends what he went to war on.
If he started
like,
a war.
Like, he just went, like, let's bomb this country, then yeah, of course I'd stop supporting him.
He's done that with Iran.
But they were chanting, like, death to America.
Okay, but
and
they were under no imminent threat of attacking us.
There were no threats of they were threatening us though.
There was no imminent threat of them attacking us.
But like that's because like they were literally building nukes though.
Okay, so there's no evidence. Actually, Tulsi Gabbard testified in front of Congress on behalf of the intelligence community, and literally wrote a statement to the entirety of Congress, indicating that the U.S. intelligence indicates that they weren't even building up their enrichment capabilities since the original strikes about a year ago, because the original strikes were successful.
Okay. See, I thought that they were they were essentially getting all the pieces and then assembling the nukes like at the end. Like they didn't have them assembled yet or weren't assembling them, but like they had the pieces to make them.
Okay. So you're saying that they had the pieces, but they weren't assembling them. They weren't enriching the uranium, so they were not under an imminent nuclear threat. If we were not under an imminent nuclear threat, there was no justification for starting a war. Plus, what it caused them to be enriching their uranium to a greater extent. Well, Trump pulled out of the JCPOA, an agreement set up by Obama that actually held their level of enrichment of uranium to below 3.7% without going to war. So are you saying that Trump is achieving less objectives than Obama did when Obama didn't even need to go to war and Trump did?
I mean, if those statistics are true, then yeah, I'd agree with you.
Okay, so then why are you saying that you support this?
I'm gonna keep saying I support this because
Wait, but didn't you say that was a reason as to why you would stop supporting him?
If he just randomly bombed the country for no reason, yeah, but it wasn't for no reason. It's not like he just went, hey, no reason. These guys have nothing. They never threatened us. They don't have.
We were under no imminent
threat. They have interballistic missiles. They have
an army. So you'd be okay with us going to war with any country that's just threatened us? That the people within the country have just threatened us?
I mean, weren't they like Congress people or something where they were? Would
you think it's justified for the U.S. to go to war with any country that has people within it that say that they don't like the U.S.?
But would I be justified? No, I don't think we should go to war.
Okay, so then that's not an argument. That's not a reason to go to war, right? So would you agree that if Donald Trump went to war unreasonably, that you would stop supporting him?
Unreasonably? Yeah, 100%.
Was it unreasonable to go to war with Iran?
I feel like it's not. Like, chanting
so
death
then
to
what's
America,
the good reason?
Chanting death to America, them, like, us fighting them for so many years.
Okay,
like,
but
that creates a high tension.
But why do you want to go to war with them if it meets less objectives than what Obama did without going to war?
I don't want to go to war.
Okay, so if you don't want to go to war, then why are you advocating for it?
I'm not advocating for war, but I understand why he would go to war over something.
But it wasn't
like that.
Reasonable, right?
I mean, like yes and no. Like I do understand what you're saying. Like, hey, just because these people said death to America doesn't mean you get to bomb a country. But also, you have to understand the circumstances that surround that. Like, Iran and us have been at war for a while.
We have not been at war with them for a while.
I mean, not war, but like we've had like tensions, and and so it's like it's scary, right? When somebody says that, especially somebody with power in Iran, like these people. I don't know if they were from Congress, but they burning the American flag and all that. So I feel
Okay,
like.
so like, what was the reason to go to war?
What was the reason to go to war?
Mm-hmm.
I think Israel was a big player.
But is that a good reason?
Yes and no, because I understand that they're our biggest allies in the Middle East.
Yes and no is not an actual answer.
I don't. It's like it's nuanced, right? So it's like, yes, they're our biggest allies, in the Middle East, but I don't think we should go to war for another country. But I mean,
Okay.
if they're our biggest allies, I heard that they were promising to give us like the Iron Dome or give us the technology for the Iron Dome.
We already have
That's what I
that.
was told.
We
Didn't we give that to them?
we provided the missiles. Yeah, we're the one we
Oh,
developed it.
I thought that they developed the technology for it.
No, they need our technology and our missiles, which is why
Yeah,
one of
I'm
the
mistaken.
threats, which is why one of the threats that we can use against them is by not supplying the missiles that are necessary for the Iron Dome.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, then I'm mistaken. Yeah, I got that wrong.
Okay, so then like you said, we shouldn't go to war on behalf of a foreign country. That's what he's doing. So that you think that's an unreasonable thing? That's exactly what he's doing. He's going to unreasonable war. You said you wouldn't support him if he went to unreasonable war. Therefore, you won't support him, right?
Okay. Like I was always on the fence about him. I don't like what he tweets. I don't.
I would hope.
Sorry. I don't like
Is
what
there
he.
anything that he could do as of right now that like would make you go, "Yep, I'm out"? Because you already said that you don't like him and you kind of are kind of like on the edge. What would be that like point?
He already
When you
said
got-
it
yeah,
was.
okay.
He already said it
Oh,
was if
oh,
they
he did.
started an unreasonable war, and he just agreed
Yeah,
that
I
Trump
mean-
started an unreasonable war, which means he'll stop supporting him.
Is there anything
Yeah.
he could tweet that would be like really bad, like maybe like
I mean,
showing
I
himself
saw
as
him
Jesus or
tweet like
something?
death to a civilization, which I definitely don't support. I mean, you can't just, as the president of the United States, you cannot say death to a civilization. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah. So then, why do you still support him?
I support him because Marco Rubio kind of supports him in a way that I feel like with Marco Rubio's help, he has a high chance of liberating Cuba.
Okay.
Why do we have any business trying to liberate Cuba? Like,
Yeah.
can you give me like a valid reason why? I mean, obviously, I want the Cuban people to be free, but at what cost? Why should we get involved?
And also, why do you trust the hyper-authoritarian guy that's undermining people's rights in America to liberate people?
Yeah.
It's not like he's always done this for his interests, not for the liberation of people.
I understand. Even if he does it for his interest, liberating is still liberating. So if he liberates Cuba, then I'm obviously going to support him more than any other.
Okay. So no matter what.
No, definitely not. No matter what. Like,
Okay. So then, like, what could he do that would be enough to say that it's too much?
what could he do? What could he do? I don't know. He's done a lot of things already, but it's like as I'm really like 50-50. Like 51-50.
So is there anything he could do that would be too much?
Yeah, I would say so.
Can you be specific?
I mean, that's a hard question to answer. I mean, like obviously, like break the law in terms of something like truly evil, like murder or like, you know, the obvious stuff. I meant 5149. That's what
Okay,
I meant.
I just there's nothing.
I mean, like
Outside of murder, is there anything else?
like rape,
Well,
like
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, if a jury determined that he raped a woman, would you vote for him?
no.
Okay. Well, a jury did. Do you think
They
forceful
determined that he-
penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is rape?
Yes, and
Okay.
they determined
That's-
this.
Yes.
Can I see it? Like, can I see
Yeah.
proof?
Look up Trump libel essay AP News, and based
Mhm.
upon our understanding of the term rape, not based on the legal definition of the time, specifically within New York, based upon how we understand the term, right? She was raped by Donald Trump, and that was determined to be true by a civil court and a jury of 9
And it was
people, all 9 people.
Unconsensually?
Yes.
Okay, I won't. I'm definitely. I don't support him then. If you
Okay.
rape somebody,
Yeah, look up Trump libel essay AP News.
then yeah, I don't support him if you rape someone.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Well, there you go. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
Okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen. We're just looking for some debates. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
30.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, for the most part.
If the election was held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
I'd rather not vote for Harris.
So would you vote for Trump?
If I wouldn't vote for Harris, I would assume that I don't vote for Trump.
So you would vote for Trump?
If I'm not supporting vote for Harris, yeah.
Okay, so then why do you support Trump?
Because I like Trump.
But why?
I think he's doing a better job.
How?
What, by doing what?
As a president.
What is he doing that you like?
Supporting Americans.
By doing what?
Specifically what? Specifically what?
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you need that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
49.
Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay, for sure. I have a few people to thank. Then we can move on to our conversation. Do you just give me a quick second? Do you have some people to thank? Melody, thank you for the $7. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Becca, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think potentially could be worse off, but it could also be the other way. I'm not quite sure, honestly. Jaden, thank you so much for the $50. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it on Venmo. Thank you. Who's in W's for Jaden in the comment section right now? Thank you very much. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. As well as Marina, thank you for the $2. Hopefully I remember. Thank you very much. Cheyenne, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. Happy Friday to you as well. Janelle, thank you so much. I appreciate the $25. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mason. Thank you for the $5. Tracy, thank you for the $20. Thank you very much on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me make sure to catch up over on YouTube as well. Just give me a quick second. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. It'll help get out to more people. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Cody, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you very much. As well as Lenal, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Marianne, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. Natalie, thank you for the $10 as well. And Mad, thank you so much for the $10 or for the $5 as well. Thank you. Alrighty. Why do you support Donald Trump?
Because he's willing to do things that our Congress should be dealing with, and they haven't for decades, even before Trump.
Such as?
Immigration.
Okay. Like the bipartisan border bill that he called for people in Congress to undermine.
Doesn't matter. It didn't pass.
But
So I don't
why
count that.
did it not pass?
because number one, it would not have fixed the problem because it only addressed the border, not the people already here.
Okay. So if you're talking about people already here, what specifically do you think should have been done to address the people, the people already here?
We should have been vetting them properly and not allowing mass influx of people coming to our shores.
Okay, but we had laws on the books already to address that. And this happened even considering that we had those laws.
Yeah, but not enforced.
They were enforced.
It got relaxed.
How? In what way?
Especially under Biden-Harris.
In what way did they relax them?
Biden went in and changed all the things that Trump passed.
What did he change specifically?
And you're going to say it's all due to C-19, which I personally think is ridiculous.
What specific change?
You don't allow immigrants to immigrate based on C-19.
What specific change?
Title 42.
Okay, that's emergency policy.
So why didn't Biden-Harris do something about it?
It was in place under the Biden-Harris administration. It just naturally expired.
But why is Trump the guilty person when he's using the same resources that Biden and Obama used? Why is he the bad person?
He's violating due process rights to a greater extent.
Not.
Yeah,
what due process is he violating?
He allowed for ICE to not use judicial warrants in order to search and seize people's houses, right? So that's quite literally a violation of people's Fourth Amendment rights. So
no, I think you're just using talking points, Parker.
That's not just a talking point. I just told you exactly what he did.
No.
You think that's just a talking point? But it's literally exactly what he did.
No.
Oh, good argument. Good argument. No. Actually, that's just my argument, everybody. No.
Because you're showing your bias right now.
What is my bias?
Because you ask quite loaded questions to get people to believe what you want them to.
What loaded question?
Every question you ask is loaded.
Can you give me an example?
The last gentleman you had up here when you were talking about the Iran war, the war in Iran, and you asked him a question: do you support the war in Vietnam?
Yeah, how was that a loaded question?
And it was loaded because you're
loaded with facts and logic.
No, it's not loaded with facts. It's loaded with your bias.
It's loaded with facts and logic.
No, it's not.
If bias is defined as facts and logic, then yeah, that's what it was loaded with.
I mean, presidents have been doing this since George Bush.
Wait, so then do you want to actually engage? Do you think it was
attacking countries?
So what was loaded in a negative way? Wait, what specifically about it was loaded in a negative way?
Because you ask questions in such a way to get them to not support Donald Trump and suppress a person's right to vote.
That's like saying you play chess in a manner in which you want to win.
Parker?
Of course, I debate
Why don't you run for office?
And I try to change people's minds.
So, what's your solution? What should we do about immigration?
I think that we should provide a pathway.
You're so negative.
Well, I mean, my view doesn't represent the entirety of the Democratic Party, but I think that we should provide a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants who have not committed a violent crime or bad crime, where they don't have to leave the country, and then we should try to make the legal process quicker.
But they're subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, are they not?
They are, yes, they are within the country.
So the United States decides whether they stay or go, correct?
Obviously, I think our country is deciding whether or not someone is going to come to our country through immigration, but I think that we should provide authorization for them to come to our country through immigration.
But that's not
we should
in
provide
the
legal
Constitution.
pathways.
But it's not in the Constitution.
Well, they are granted due process in the Constitution.
What is due process? Explain to me.
That if someone
because I think your version of due process is
if someone
different.
commits a crime, that they specifically are going to go through the context of a court process.
What about people that are not criminals? What about those?
What's up?
I'm talking about non-criminal immigrants. Okay. What should we do about them who don't commit crimes?
What do you mean?
People who don't keep their information current, their phone numbers, their address, so we can track them down. If we decide that they no longer need to be here, that's part of the process.
If they're legally in the country, what makes you think that they shouldn't be here?
It is on their responsibility, not us.
You said they're legally in the country.
But they're not citizens.
Wait.
They're still guests in our country. Whether they're here on visas or asylum, it doesn't matter.
But they're under a legal process. So then they are totally okay to stay in the country.
rebuke that process and change it and
Okay,
make
but
them not legal.
in the middle of the process in which they already were established to have? No, that's
But does
ridiculous.
the U.S., but the question is this, do we have the right to decide whether they're legal or not?
You don't have the right just to randomly change the terms that were already agreed
But
upon.
it's in the Constitution, Parker.
To be able to change the terms
So
that they were
you don't
already agreed
understand the
upon.
Constitution or what?
I don't think anywhere in the Constitution says that specifically.
14th Amendment, sir. Read it.
Yeah, we're in the 14th. Wait, don't you guys try to undermine the 14th Amendment? Trump posted
It's not undermining anything.
this racist rant on social media, literally complaining about the 14th Amendment.
He has a right to challenge things.
Okay.
Does he not?
And wait, didn't you just cite it as like what you agree with?
By the way, Parker, it was funny that he claimed that those who are here illegally are under the jurisdiction thereof when Trump is in court just like a month ago arguing that they're actually not.
Exactly.
His own
How
administration
are
is
they
saying
not
that they're
illegal
not.
if they're not citizens?
Do what?
Since you're so smart, explain to me how they're treated as American citizens when they're not.
They are treated as American citizens.
They have legal status. That's all they have. They do not have.
And they're
the
still
same
given
rights
due process.
Which comes with
as
enhanced,
us.
which comes with enhanced rights, but they're less than a citizen.
No, you're generalizing it.
No, I'm
not being
applying
specific.
the Constitution. The Constitution
No,
applies
you're not.
to all
you're not,
people.
You're not explaining the Constitution because I just cited
I
it
am
to
applying the
you.
Constitution.
And you're
No.
being biased. You're picking and choosing.
Certain amendments, such as the Fifth Amendment and the 14th Amendment, do apply to all persons in the United States, whether they're here legally or not. They apply to everyone. We as citizens get enhanced rights that like some non-citizens don't.
But we have to do something about this problem. What should we do about it? Instead of you attacking Donald Trump for the
Parker
way he
gave you the
exercises these laws, why
He
don't you
gave
give
you-
us solutions?
Didn't I give you
did give
exactly what I
No, you
wanted to
didn't.
do?
You're not specific. You're just rambling.
I think I was very specific.
He was very.
You're an
specific.
adult, Parker. Be real. How are you going to solve this problem? How are you going to do it?
Yeah, didn't I
You
explain
have
exactly what I wanted
lots
to
of
do?
people in our country already. So the problem is not the border. It's the people inside of our borders. That is the problem. And you guys sit up here and are okay with it. There's no repercussions for their choices they make. We're a
So-
nation of laws, are we not?
So I provided you the example of what I think
It's a
we
yes
should
or
do.
no question.
Yeah, we are a nation of laws, and you voted for a convicted felon that wasn't put in prison because you guys voted for him.
What
So
was the
apparently
underlying
you
crime
guys don't
of
give a
those
flying
34
fuck.
felons?
Apparently
What was
you guys.
the crime, Parker?
Apparently you
What
don't
was
give a
the
flying
crime? What
falsification of
was the
business.
crime, Parker?
Falsification of business records in the
No,
first
that is
degree,
not
which
the
is a
crime.
classy felony in the state of New
That
York.
is no, that is not the crime
Yeah, it is.
because there is none. No, there isn't.
There's
your,
no
your
crime.
people have been schooled on this
There's no
multiple
crime,
times,
really.
dude.
Okay.
And Tim
So
Pool is one who did it. Okay, there is
Okay.
no crime
yeah, there is.
because there
He's been
you can't find
convicted
it.
of 34
No.
felonies. Yes, we can. Do
You
you want to
can't
bet?
charge the same felony 34 times. Give me
Do you
34.
want to bet that he has
crimes
been
that he
convicted of? Do you want to
Give
bet
me
that he has been
34 different
convicted of
felonies.
34 felonies?
You have no proof that that was even Trump that did that.
Do you want to bet on that?
There's no evidence.
Do you want to
There's
bet?
no evidence.
Do you want to bet he has been convicted of
There's nothing to
34
bet
felonies?
because there's no evidence.
Yes, there is.
You're
Do you want-
delusional if you believe that.
Do you want to bet on that? He has been convicted
It
of
is the worst
34
case
felonies.
in American history.
He can't answer this question.
What's the underlying crime?
He can't
What
answer
is
this
the
question.
crime, dude?
He can't answer this question.
No, you're
Do you want to
pivoting.
bet on this?
You can't answer it.
Do you want to
There
bet on
is
this,
no
bro?
crime.
He's scared.
No, I don't bet.
You're so terrified. You know that you're gonna lose.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you do.
I've already beat you once, Parker.
When
don't
did you?
remember
When
me,
did
do
you
you?
quote unquote beat me? Of course I don't remember you. You're not memorable. Who would remember you? Answer the
You don't
question.
recognize my voice?
What did you beat
You
me
don't
on?
recognize my voice?
No, I don't. Who are you? What's your name?
Like I said, there is no crime. And y'all keep pushing this
I
narrative.
know you as
That is
incel number one
misinformation,
currently. So can you answer my
because
question?
these are all talking
What's
points
your
of
name, bro?
Democratic Party.
What's your name, bro? You
No,
act like you're the
bro.
main character. Can you answer the question?
Bro
What's your name?
is my name. Bro.
Bro. Your name's Bro?
Bro is my name. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me a
Where have you been off?
descriptive
Why have you been
factor
off
for
TikTok,
yourself?
Parker?
Can you describe yourself in any meaningful way?
Both you and Dean have been schooled multiple times.
You've
So why are you
talked to
back
me
up here on
multiple
TikTok?
times. Is that what you're saying? Can you name
Yeah,
one
you've been
point?
schooled.
Wait, is your name Brian?
No, it's not. It's Bro.
I feel like this is Brian.
No, it's not.
Can you turn your camera on?
Nope. I
Why
don't do
not?
that on TikTok. Because I don't do that on TikTok.
Why not?
It's my choice.
Are you
Just don't
currently?
you choose to have this live.
Do you go back and forth outside of the U.S.? Like, have you lived
No,
out
I
of the
don't.
U.S. for a while?
No, I haven't.
You only live in the U.S.?
That's right.
Okay, so you're not Brian. You've never gone by the name Brian.
No.
Never.
Never.
You've never
Never.
been. You've never been what's called a passport, bro.
No.
Okay. What are your thoughts on passport bros?
What is that? I don't think it's something that's not that important. So what is it?
Oh, it's a horrible thing,
I mean,
right?
since
Like,
you think you're so educated, why don't you run for public office?
why
Since you think you're so educated.
why don't I run for
and
public
you have
office?
solutions that are better than Trump's. Why don't you run for office?
You want me to be president?
Why not?
Parker for president?
Are you 35?
Are you gonna? No, I'm not.
Are you at least 35 years
Are you
old?
gonna help fund my presidential campaign?
I would not fund you, no.
Why not?
Because you're biased.
I'll be 35
You
by
only
like
see
2028.
one side.
Isn't every human being biased?
I'm sure there's bias in most people, yeah.
Oh, thank you for the concession. So do you support any person for candidacy? Yes, you do. So that's not an argument for why you wouldn't support me.
why are
So
y'all
why
still
wouldn't you
attacking
support me
Trump
for?
when this is
So
his
why
last
wouldn't you
year as
support
president?
me? So answer the question. Why wouldn't you support me for presidency?
Because you don't come up with solutions.
I did. I already gave you one. You just didn't
No,
listen.
you haven't. I'm
I
yet
did.
to hear something from you.
I did. I already gave you one. You just didn't listen.
What did you give me?
I already gave you exactly what we should do in relation to immigration.
What should we do?
Yeah, I told
Because you
we
can't continue to let them stay here, dude. 20, 30 years is too long.
Yes, you can provide a pathway to citizenship for
No,
undocumented
they have
immigrants
to
who have not
understand
committed a violent or bad
repercussions of
crime,
their
and that would
choices.
be better. You know, actually, it'd be better for our system. We'd have
It's
higher
a-
rates of GDP, higher levels of
That's your
GDP, higher tax
justification?
revenues, lower
Are you
deficits.
kidding me?
We'd have a more
That is
productive
your- that's
economy,
your
and you'd be
justification?
coping. And you'd be coping. You'd just be sitting there coping like crazy because
Americans
immigration
would
is
do those jobs,
beneficial to
dude.
our economy. It's beneficial to our society, and you just can't stand it.
No, they absorb our resources.
How? In what way?
It's
Because they
not-
actually
it's
provide
not
more
stable.
resources to us. Did you know
No.
that? There's a Cato Institute study over the past 30 years. Immigration has led to a decrease in the deficit by $14.5 trillion. So that's
No,
called
they
a
haven't.
net benefit, buddy.
It's not a net benefit.
That is a net
You're
benefit.
just
It's
as
called a
greedy
reduction
as
in
the
a
top
deficit. That's a
1%.
net benefit, bud.
You're thinking like the top 1% when you say that.
What does that even fucking mean?
What's the justification for them being here besides what you just said?
Well, that's a
Because
benefit
they
in terms of our
contribute?
tax revenues. That I also considered in
Oh.
terms of employment. Specifically, there's a National Bureau of Economic Research study that indicates that they increase employment for natural-born U.S. citizens. They also increase, specifically, what's it called? They also increase wages for U.S. citizens as well. Over the past 30 years, there's been a slight increase in wages.
Oh, that's a lie.
No, that's true. I can
They
tell
do
you
not
that. Do you want to
increase
know this?
wages.
Do you want to know the study name? The study title is "Immigration's Effect on U.S. Wages and Employment Redux." And then Natalie, thank you so much for the $20 for Parker for president. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank
number
you.
one, they're
It seems like this
saturating
guy
the
wants me to
trucking
run
industry.
for president of the United States. That's what it seems like. Tom, thank you for the
No,
$2. Thank
you're
you
a
very
joke,
much. I really
Parker.
appreciate it. Thank you. Melody,
You're
thank
a
you for the
joke.
$7. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Why are you making money off people?
Why? Because
So it
they
can
wanted to
fund
send me
your
money.
lavish lifestyle?
They like my content.
Do you have an anxiety pin like your buddy Dean?
Of course I do.
Well, that's good.
Why'd you ask?
Hey, why do you still hate Trump?
Why'd you just
That's-
randomly
y'all-
ask that?
that's-
Was
see,
that
that's
was
the
that
problem with
was
you.
that
That's-
just to like pivot
You
away from your
don't-
jealousy?
You don't come up with solutions except hating Donald Trump. That's all you got.
I actually
You have-
already
you have
gave you
no
the exact things
solutions.
to do.
No, you're trying to justify immigration at the levels it's at.
What then? Do you want to ask me for policies
We
that I
don't
would advocate for?
benefit- We don't benefit from them at all.
Do you want to advocate? Do you want to ask me about like policies I would advocate for? Because like anytime you asked me, I answered.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're
did.
kidding me.
I told you
No.
exactly what we should do for immigration.
You're just going to grant them amnesty, just like that.
Absolutely. If I give them a pathway to
So you're
citizenship,
just going to
if they have not
continue
committed
to
a violent
allow
crime or a bad
people to
crime
migrate
enough to
to
deport them.
US.
What's up?
Well, why did they have to immigrate to US? Because we're the only country that is so laxed on this issue. You could not
Immigration
do what
is
they
a
do
good
here
thing, bro.
in
Why are you
other countries.
coping?
No, it's
Why
not.
are you coping? Immigration is a great thing. I just gave you
It
a
is
bunch of
not a
evidence to
great
indicate
thing.
that.
It is not a great thing.
Why not?
Because they don't assimilate.
What does
Number
that
one.
mean? What does that mean?
I see.
They
I was
don't
going to ask him if it
assimilate
matters
to
about
our
the
What
race.
does this?
culture.
What does assimilate mean?
Speaking English.
Oh, okay. Speaking English. So you're mad that
Be able
people
to
aren't speaking
communicate.
English?
What about immigrants that go
Actually,
to
you know, mostly people do actually, but even so, right? Why do you care?
because it's my country. They don't
You have a
want
problem
me.
with the Irish in
The-
Pennsylvania who speak German?
I'm talking about
Yeah,
all
like you
immigrants.
could have an issue with Italians moving here who speak
despite where
who
they
speak a
come
different
from. It doesn't
language.
matter.
You have an
It
issue with
doesn't
people
matter.
coming from different countries because they
It
speak different
doesn't matter.
languages.
It doesn't matter.
Wait.
I said
So
all
do you
immigrants.
do you have an issues? Do you have an issue with people moving here from Europe and not
Yeah, I do.
assimilating?
They don't assimilate.
So you don't think even European immigrants assimilate?
No, they don't.
They don't. So we should have
you
zero
want to
immigration.
free-
They've saturated the trucking industry big time. And thanks to the Trump administration, they're actually doing
Wait, so are
something
you saying
about
we
it.
should completely get rid of immigration?
Yeah.
Should we deport
Until
all
they're 100%
legal
vetted.
immigrants?
If the immigrants that came here when they settled this country
I
could do
have a
it,
question.
why can't they?
I have a question. Do you think that we should deport all legal immigrants?
I'm not talking. If they're not American citizens, yes.
If they're an
All of them.
American citizen and they're here legally, they immigrated here, they weren't born in this country, should they be deported?
When you use the term legally, you're showing your bias that they have stature in this country, which they don't. That is your bias right there.
What? I'm
When you say
giving you an
legal
example that if
immigrants.
someone's legally in the country, should they be deported? If they were just
If
born in
they're
a different
here
country?
on a work visa, if they're here to go to school,
No, if
that's all
I'm
they
talking
should
about
be
a
allowed
U.S.
to do.
citizen, talking about someone who's been naturalized, a U.S. citizen, right, that is in the country, that was just born in a foreign country, should they be deported?
Absolutely.
So you would revoke
should Melania be
citizenship.
deported?
No, she married Donald Trump.
But she
I
was
don't see
born in
why
a different
that's the
country.
issue. Doesn't matter. She married Donald Trump. She married an American.
Oh, okay. So then let's clarify. But if someone is born in a different country, they should be deported even if they're legally in the country
See, you're asking your loaded questions.
and they're a
here.
citizen.
You're twisting the table. to
You
suit your
said
narrative.
you would think it's okay to deport citizens.
No. I didn't say citizens. I said people who are not citizens.
Okay,
Take the wax
so
out of your
for
ears.
citizens, you don't want to deport them.
If they're U.S. citizens, no, I don't want to deport them.
What
People
about
who are not?
someone who became naturalized? through the
immigrants
process,
who
but
came
yet
here
continue to
before-
speak another language other than English?
How are
Yeah.
you supposed to, like, you don't live in France if you can't speak French? That's ridiculous.
What?
Many people in
Why
France
would
actually
you come to
no,
the U.S.
There
if
are
you
many
can't speak
people in
English?
France who speak English, so like I could move to France and not learn any French.
So
It'd be just fine.
when
Also,
you're working a
like, wait,
job
hold up.
and
Let
you're
me
trying
clarify.
to
Let me
ask them a
clarify. You've
question-
never met someone in your life that doesn't know English living in the U.S.
Of course I have. Met them every day.
Okay, so then they obviously can live here, and it still
No,
works.
they can't communicate. That is a problem.
Okay, but they still can live, right?
It's not our job to translate for them.
Wait, but like they could
It's
live in
their
a
job to
community that
assimilate.
mostly speaks
It's
a
part
different
of the
language.
citizen. It's
They
part
could
of
live
the
in a community
citizenship
in
process.
America that mostly speaks a different language.
Parker, you need to find another line of work because you're horrible at this. You really are.
Do you have a problem?
I think
with
I'm.
the
I think I'm
German-speaking
good.
Amish?
I think I'm good.
No, I have a problem with people who put undocumented immigrants above U.S. citizens. That's what I have a problem with.
Why are you so mad? Why are you so? I feel like you had
I'm
to
not
say that.
mad.
I feel like
I
you
am
had to say that
calm,
about me
dude.
because I dog walked you repeatedly,
No,
and you're
you
just
didn't.
mad.
You haven't dog walked shit.
Yes, I did, and you're
No,
obviously
you're
mad,
doing all of
and
this
you
for
said that
likes.
out of straight up jealousy.
And
You said that out of
free
straight
donations,
up jealousy,
money
and I could
donations
feel it
from
in your.
people.
I could literally, I could hear it. It was amazing. I could just
What are
hear
you,
the
a mind
jealousy
reader?
seeping.
Are you a mind reader? Are you a psychic?
I absolutely can read your mind.
No, you can't. What am I thinking right
You're
now?
thinking about pizza.
No.
Yeah, you were. Don't lie.
No, I'm thinking
Don't
about
lie. You were
Luke
thinking
King.
about pizza. Don't lie.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie. Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No.
You were thinking about pizza. You know it's true. You know I'm
Because
right.
this is the only.
That's why you're
topic
not even
you've
disputing
ever
it.
brought
You
up
know
to
I'm
your
fucking
house.
right.
No.
Wow, dude. I cooked this kid, bro. I fucking gotcha.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You
You're
know I'm
biased,
right.
Parker. You're biased.
You know I'm right. And you can't even accept it. Thank you for the sheep.
That's why your Jubilee group fell apart, wasn't it?
What Jubilee group?
The Jubilee group you were part of, you and Dean.
What Jubilee group? I don't know what Jubilee group.
Don't play
we're part of.
stupid, Parker.
Oh, I know
you
what
know
he
exactly
I know
what
what
I'm
he
talking
means,
about.
but I'm not going to say it though.
Why?
I don't know what
I want him
Jubilee
to come
group.
to
I
it.
don't know what Jubilee
I want him to
group.
come to it himself. Search
That's
that
why your
memory of
whole
yours.
group fell apart. Because y'all got nothing. You've been
What
schooled multiple
what
times by
Jubilee
multiple
group
people.
fell apart? I'm confused.
Parker, why don't you go debate Tim Pool?
I would, but he lives in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going in the middle of nowhere.
You got money? Go there.
He also doesn't support Trump anymore. I'm also not taking time off of live to go in the middle of nowhere of fucking West Virginia to go talk to Tim
What, are
Pool.
you
That's a waste of
scared?
time. No, it's
You're
I would
so
not.
confident in yourself.
I would not. I'm not going to waste my time to go do that. Now I would show up virtually.
No, do it in person.
No, I'm good.
Since you think you're so educated on these
They want to
topics.
come out to LA, I would do it. Sleeping, thank you so much for the future encounter. Thank you very much. Jay, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $20. Thank you very much. For his last name is Bro, and his first name is Trust Me. Yeah, he really is. He really is.
No,
It's
I'm not
ridiculous.
affiliated
Natalie,
with
thank
that.
you so much for the $20. Thank you very much. For Pizza Money, thank you very much. Jeff, thank you so much for the sheep. Thank you very much. Mary, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's absolutely based. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can you thank all the donors for the money?
What do you do with that money, Parker?
I put it in my bank account.
Oh, so you benefit off the backs of people.
Of course, the donations
you're
that
no
people
better
send to
than
me,
the
they go
rich.
to me. Yeah. Where else would they
Yeah,
go?
but you talk about the top 1% and how they're bad for this country. You're
I
one
talk.
of those people.
Yeah, you should pay your fair
But
share.
yet you ask for donations from your people that come on your life.
All right.
So
It sounds like you're just jealous.
Exploiting this TikTok.
How am I exploiting anyone by
exploiting
taking
people.
donations? No one has to donate.
Stop exploiting people.
How am I exploiting people, dude? What are you talking about?
Because they fund your lavish lifestyle.
My lavish lifestyle. Yeah, I live incredibly
you do.
lavishly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How lavishly do I live? Tell me. I vacation 9 times a year.
Possibly.
Really? Do you
Get
ever
a real
see me
job,
vacationing? Like,
Because these lives
actually, that
aren't
was the
gonna
vice
change
president
a
that's
thing.
done that, by the way, 9 times.
What are y'all going to do when Trump's no longer in office? What are you going to do then?
Debate about the next Republican nominee. It's probably going to
No,
be
you
Vance.
won't. You only care about Trump.
No, I want to debate politics. Morgan, thank you so
Well,
much for
you
the
need
whale
to go
diving. Thank
learn
you so
the
much. Really
law.
appreciate it. VLV, thank you so much for the $20 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you very much, Michael.
And stop
Thank you for the
being biased.
$6.66 for the gratitude. Thank you very much. Rebel, thank you so much for the appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. Alyssa, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Claudia, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. I know he's pretty ridiculous, isn't he?
I think you to Becca for the 15.
He laughed.
Thank you so much, Becca. Thank you, Becca. Thank you.
Greg, thank you for the $5 as well. Thank you. Let's go to the next
Links in
individual.
bio, too.
He was scared to debate. What can I say? He knew he lost. And Christina, thank you for the $10 for the caviar fund and lavish lifestyle. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you for the bouquet. Jocelyn, thank you for the $5 for the lavish lifestyle fund. Mr. James Bond Tube, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Yo, what's up, how old are you?
33.
Do you support Trump?
33. Yeah.
If the election was held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
I just think he's a better president than anybody that the Democratic Party right now is giving out. I mean, honestly, I was a Democrat, believe it or not, before all the insane crap that they started pulling.
Such as?
I mean, they started So they started throwing out a lot of misinformation, just a lot of. I know this is like.
Vague.
Sorry, I didn't expect to be the very next person, but they started throwing out like all the crap going after Trump, and I wasn't a fan of Trump at the very beginning, but then it's like all the Epstein crap started coming out, and then yeah, it was just very obvious.
Hold on. The Epstein stuff made you like Trump more?
I mean, so when it first came out, Trump wasn't the beginning of it, right? Nobody started looking at Trump until like later on down the line, whenever they're like, oh, you know, Trump might actually be a part of this situation.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you saying that the Epstein stuff coming out got you to support Trump more? By the way, the stuff not coming out, not being released.
We're talking about the beginning of it, not the looking at it now. We're talking about the beginning of it.
Not looking at it now.
The beginning of it, wasn't looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at it now.
Right. Are you sorry? Are you asking me, or are you?
Yeah, the Epstein stuff that came out about Trump and the fact that he hasn't released everything. Does that make you look at Trump in a positive light?
No, right now, the way that the stuff Epstein's coming out, it looks like literally everybody was a part of it on both sides. So it's like now it's like a neutral side.
Kamala Harris wasn't. Joe Biden wasn't. Barack Obama wasn't. So can you give me anything specific?
I kind of disagree with that, but
there's no evidence indicating that they were.
Right, but it's not all out either, is it?
There's evidence of Trump.
There's evidence of Trump they haven't shown. Can you?
It has been shown, and many of them haven't been released because Trump fought to keep them not released.
That's what I'm saying. It's that's
guilty behavior, is it not?
I'm not saying that it's not true.
Is
right?
that guilty behavior?
It had been released to the public, where we can actually go in and view what's been released outside of conversations. You know, them having some crazy conversations. But that when it comes to Epstein stuff, for me, it's really hard to believe if it's real or not. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, you know, the whole I saw on one of Dean's debates, he pulled up the conversation where it has the outline woman drawn on that conversation with him. It's like, that doesn't seem real. But
it is.
I'm not saying it's not. It's just, you know, speculative.
Do you think that it fits Donald Trump's profile, though, knowing what we know about Donald Trump, what he has said and done, that it is actually in the record?
I think Trump is one of those people that was like in his lifetime before sorry, I'm trying to put two things together. I think he was like a Charlie Sheen before he became president. But then whenever he became president, I think he's actually, you know, trying to do what's best for America. Do I think that he's actually pulling it off? I think he did good.
I think his own public statements and the way that he's acted in the past, like even like month or two, have shown that that's like not to be the case. If anything, he spirals all the time.
I will tell you, in his first term, I was all about Trump. I was like, dude, this guy's actually killing it. And then his second term, he comes in and I'm like, man, some of the stuff you're saying, dude, like you're going to turn people off of you. You got 77 million people to vote for you. And now you're saying some shit that's like, sorry, I don't know what I can say on the live. I don't do this whole lot, but it's like, you're gonna turn a lot of people away. Just some of the, you know, the whole Jesus thing. Like you can't convince.
Has it not turned you away?
Huh? No. Well, it would. It would. Hold on, Parker.
Well, shouldn't blasphemy turn you away if you are Christian?
If there was another person,
Harris,
on Democratic, I wouldn't even say Democratic, right? If there was another person on any side,
Harris.
No, Harris is. Come on, man. I can't hardly listen to Harris talk, man.
What did she do that you dislike?
She just. I feel like it's. it's Biden all over again in the manner of like it's embarrassing to have somebody up there that just can't hold a conversation to have
She
any.
can. She can. I mean, Donald Trump said he drinks Diet Coke because it kills grass, and he thinks that means it kills cancer.
Yeah, and
He said that
I
we should look
honestly,
into disinfectant by injection to fight COVID-19. He said windmills are causing whales to die numbers never seen before. He said we should nuke hurricanes to fight them. He said that if Jesus were the vote counter in California, that he would have won the vote against Joe Biden. This guy's actually literally delusional. That you cannot even compare that to anything Kamala Harris has ever said or done.
One, I've either heard the things he said or seen the things that he's tweeted,
I can play
and I
them.
don't believe he believes half the stuff that he actually puts out there. I think he does that for rage bait for you guys. Same thing that
He says stupid stuff for rage bait that makes no sense. So could I say the same thing for Kamala Harris? She's actually just rage baiting you, bro.
No. The difference is the
Kamala
things
Harris
he said
is just rage baiting
like,
you, bro.
outlandish, but like the only thing she can talk about is fucking like Venn diagrams. Like, oh my god, I love Venn diagrams, and laugh hysterically. It's like
She talked about plenty on the. Did you watch the debates?
Which one? Yeah. I watched. That's what I'm saying. Like
Okay, so she literally talked about her policies. She gave very, very clear answers.
Inflation Reduction Act, the American Rescue Plan, and then invest in climate change. The American Reduction Act, talking about 1.9 trillion.
Yeah, and she also talked about what she wanted to invest in for next administration, with expanding the child tax credit, the tax credit for first-time home buyers for new homes, tax deductible for small businesses in the first year of them starting out.
So, I'm sorry. Say that one more time. She talked about what?
Yeah, she talked about expanding the child tax credit, expanding a tax credit for housing for first-time home buyers for new homes, and then also expanding a tax deductible for small businesses in the first year of them starting out.
Right. So one of the biggest things that I think that really turned people away from wanting to vote for Kamala is, and maybe you can educate me why this is a bad thing, but a lot of people had a hard time with the way, so our livelihood, right, during Joe Biden's administration, and I'm not blaming him, I'm not an idiot. I know things aren't just like, they don't just happen under his administration and blame him type situation. I'm just saying, whenever it was under his administration, livelihood for regular Americans was not that great. So whenever she was asked directly if he would change anything that Joe Biden put forth, like, she literally just said she wouldn't change anything. So
okay, so what did Joe Biden do? What did Joe Biden do? The Biden-Harris administration do that you disliked?
Again, I just said I can't say that like it was his fault, right?
Okay, so then why are you blaming him?
It works that way. This isn't me blaming him. This is saying as for her. No. I'm saying for her.
So then why are you blaming her?
Okay. If you're listening to somebody that you think is going to become the next president, and 77 million people who just voted for another president, right? 77 million people listen to this. You can actually multiply that, like 140 million people actually listen to this, saying that the next president's not going to change anything from the next president. Why would they vote for her? Because in that manner, it's like...
No, she wouldn't have changed what they did in those moments. Now, she can advocate for more in the future. The same way that Trump had a prior administration. He couldn't do everything he wanted to do in his first administration. So I don't know why you're holding Harris to the standard that she had to do everything that she wanted to do in her first administration, right, as vice president. That's like saying that Biden, he couldn't have been trusted to be voted for because he was vice president already and should have done everything that he wanted to do as vice president, which, by the way, he was vice president for 8 years as opposed to Harris being vice president for 4.
Right. I'm just telling you for voters on, like, for me, right, I'm like, so I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm just, I voted
It sounds
for
like
Obama.
you're MAGA.
No, there's a big difference between MAGA, just like there's a difference between a Republican and a MAGA, and there's a difference between a liberal.
And you're MAGA.
Right? So there's...
And do you agree that you're MAGA?
Look at both sides and it's like, who do we think is best at the moment? right?
Yeah, but like, how do you come to the conclusion that Trump is the better side? Like, that's the most delusional thing ever.
And I honestly, because I feel like that he spent so much of his presidency doing nothing but being attacked. Because I think the whole like witch hunt started under Obama. Whenever Republicans started attacking Obama, trying to say that
Well,
he
then maybe
wasn't.
he should stop doing things that he can be attacked for.
Right. Again, not a Republican. So I'm just saying.
No. Here's one thing that could be things. Like maybe he should stop doing things that are illegal, violate the law, violate people's rights and autonomy. Maybe he shouldn't do things that we can critique him for.
Yeah, but like, and this is where it's like, okay, now you can attack me for saying this, but it is the truth, right? It's not because of what I believe in. It's because of, honestly, there's very few people up there that you cannot attack. They attack Joe Biden for the same shit they're attacking Trump for. You know what I'm saying? So like every time somebody gets into office, and this is where I'm saying the witch hunt started under Obama, right? Saying that he wasn't a legal U.S. citizen.
And who helped propone that?
And like I said, I think the Republicans are to blame for that. And
who
then
specifically? Can you name a specific person?
No, I cannot.
One person
Trump.
spearheaded it. One person.
Trump.
No, you're right.
He helped popularize the birther movement, saying that Barack Obama wasn't born in America and that he was born in Kenya when there's a birth certificate of him born in the United States.
You are right. Trump did start 100%. So after that, then it started the witch hunt on all the crap that Biden was doing, right? Touching little girls on fucking live television and people.
He was never convicted of anything. You're just like complete pivots.
Yeah, like, how does this relate to your current support for Trump?
Huh?
How does this relate to your current support for Trump?
Oh, because I think that most of the stuff that you guys claim is just a witch hunt.
What?
Such as what?
How? Such as exactly. Such as what?
Okay, such as you and Dean call him a rapist, right? Like every day.
He is. He's been held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will, unanimously amongst a jury of 9 people. There's 27 plus women that have accused him of sexual misconduct. He's bragged about grabbing women by the vagina without asking, which is sexual assault.
Well, okay, actually, I can have 2 different arguments with this situation. One, obviously 77 million people that voted for him didn't believe E. Jean Carroll. And you can set hold on, let me finish because I know you're about to interrupt with that. But if you try to say, well, you didn't believe somebody that that basically tried to come out and address the situation that she was raped or whatever. So why didn't you believe it whenever Joe Biden was? They try to say that he did the same thing.
Would you accept someone saying that there's no way Bill Clinton committed adultery because people voted for him?
That was before my time. Wouldn't even be able to.
Would that just be a reasonable thing to say? That Bill Clinton did not commit adultery because a lot of people voted for him because he won the position of the presidency? He didn't commit adultery because actually he won. People voted for him. They didn't think so.
Right. You can do the voice or not, but what I'm
is
saying
is that a reasonable conclusion?
On hypotheticals, or are we going to debate on what is real?
Is that a reasonable conclusion?
Are we going to debate on facts, or are we going to debate on
This is debating on facts. Is this a reasonable conclusion?
It's hypothetical. Doesn't matter.
Is it a reasonable conclusion?
Hypothetical. Doesn't matter.
So you don't consider any hypotheticals?
Matters. So let
do
me
you
ask
I have a question. Do you ever consider hypotheticals?
Very seldom.
You do?
Very seldom.
So like in some rare circumstances.
Very, very rare.
Okay. So like what types of circumstances would you use them?
No, I don't know. I can't think of one, but I can't be like it never happens.
Like for example, math. If there's like for example,
yeah, dude, you're really reaching, ain't you? I'm saying right now what is fact and what is not fact. What did the verdict say as far as rape on the very first line? Actually, in that verdict, what did it say? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course, you're
Yes
saying
or
the
no
legal
question.
definition is saying that it's
That's a
not
yes or
rape,
no. It's
but
a
you're not
no, no,
understanding
no.
that we
That's a
all
yes or no
agree.
question. Can
You're
you
not
not answer
understanding
that?
that we all agree that
That's a yes or no
forceful.
question, Parker. Can you
You're not
not answer
understanding
that?
that we all agree
Yes
that
or no
forceful.
question, Parker. Can you not answer that question?
I've already addressed it,
No,
and
no. What did it
please
say?
let me
Yes or no?
finish my
What
standpoint.
did
Can
it
I
say? Yes or
please?
no?
Can I
Go
please
ahead.
finish?
Go ahead and not answer the question.
I am actually directly addressing it. So
Okay,
it
go ahead.
wasn't
Sure.
legally at
I'm
that
saying you're
time.
not answering it.
Yeah, I am directly answering the question. It
Okay.
wasn't legally at that time designated as rape because
Doesn't
of the
matter.
legal
I'm saying
definition
at
in
the
the
time.
context of New York at that time, but our understanding of what rape is, forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is rape, which is exactly what the jury determined that he did.
Mm-hmm.
So we agree
What
that
did he
he
say
was
at
held
that time?
liable
Did he say yes or no?
for in a
What did
colloquial
he say at
sense
that time?
rape because of the fact that we understand rape to be any applicable to any scenario where someone is forcibly penetrated against their will.
You guys keep talking about that he is a convicted rapist, that he is a rapist. So, under the court, which you guys say,
Yes.
right? You and Dean both. Do you not trust the court? What did the court say?
I
Yes or
do.
no?
I already
It's
told
a
you the
yes or no
answer.
question. Okay, so is it yes or no?
You see how he purposefully doesn't acknowledge everything I just said?
Yeah,
So,
no, I
yes,
acknowledge it.
legally it was
Acknowledge
not defined
now,
as rape,
right
but
now,
in a colloquial
right
sense of the
now.
term
But
that we use,
it's
it
not about
was,
that.
and the judge
Okay,
said,
let
in
me ask
fact,
you a
that Donald
question.
Trump,
So let me.
in fact, raped Eugene Carroll. But
And
you
since you're
you
obviously
you
not
choose
going
to
to
ignore all of that
answer the
context because you are an incredibly biased, right,
right now,
individual that will never
the
accept these
bias.
facts
Yeah,
because
my
you have cult-like
bias is
support for
fact
Trump,
or
and
not
there's
fact.
not a single
And the
possible
fact,
thing that he could do that
right?
would get you to stop supporting him. And you won't even
No, that's
let
not
me
true. There's
finish
a lot
or
of things
continue this
that
point
he did.
because you know all these facts are true and you know that this is a good argument against you. You know that you have no actual intellectual or legitimate response, so you choose to just interrupt me and choose to act like a petulant child because you have no actual meaningful response.
You actually interrupted me. All I did was ask you a yes or no question. What did the verdict say? Yes or no? That's it.
I already
Can you answer that?
responded. Did I respond to
No,
this? Yes or no?
it was not. What did the verdict say?
I already told you. Did I respond to this? Yes or no?
You didn't. You didn't answer that. So are you conceding?
If I
that you
answered
can-
this question already, type 3 in the comment section.
Did it say yes or no? I mean, that is a very straight,
no.
honest question. Hey, Matt, can you answer that? Because you're their
I already
IT
said.
guy.
I already said no.
Matt, you're their IT guy. Can you not answer what it said?
IT guy.
IT, Matt. You're IT. Yeah.
I'm the one who fixed your internet, Parker. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
Matt.
I'm the one.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
What
it.
are you
Thank
asking me, Fax? Like, what are you asking me?
What did the verdict say in the Eugene Carroll case? Did it say yes or no under rape?
Parker already answered this question for you.
Oh, that's crazy. Nobody can answer this question. That's so wild. Are you guys conceding?
I've already responded. It did not say it because of the legal definition of rape.
You guys do this to every person that comes up on your live, and you guys.
Wait.
Is he just
did
he's just
not
acting like we're not
say
answering it?
What you
Thank you,
wanted
the
him to
galaxy. Thank
say?
you very much. I mean, him acting like we're not answering it just shows that he's unwilling to address anything we're saying.
Now, I'm not addressing anything that you're saying until you answer the question. The same
Did
way
I not
that
directly say it? What was the?
or Dean
How
would
could I
say
answer
to
your
you,
question for you to like
on
then
your line.
acknowledge that I've answered it?
And now you're interrupting me. That's insane. It's
Go
almost
ahead-
like
go
you
ahead
and
and
Dean
speak.
do the same thing to other people. You try to tell them that until you can't move on until you answer a direct question, which is only has a direct answer. Did the verdict say yes or no?
I already told you the verdict said
The
no.
verdict said. You could bring it up.
Yeah, it said no for that. What did it say for sexual
It
abuse?
said no. Thank you. So you can see.
I've already. That's not a concession. That's
is
saying
a
that the
concession
legal.
because
I've
said-
already acknowledged multiple times for
hold
you.
on. So
The
you-
legal definition does not include all things that we deem to be rape from a colloquial
Oh,
sense.
so it's what you think now. It's not what's
The colloquial sense is how we commonly understand the term rape.
He is not actually.
So unless you're willing to say that situations in which there is a forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is not deemed as rape under your definition, then you aren't actually making a meaningful response to what I'm saying. Do you agree? You agree? You already agreed with me that forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is rape.
You must be talking about another person.
Okay, wait, okay, then let me ask you a question. Do you think that's rape?
We've had a lot of debates today. I think you're getting them confused.
Do you think forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is rape?
It doesn't matter what I think. What does the court say?
I'm
No, I
asking
think
you. I'm asking you what you think. Can you answer a direct question?
Go ahead.
Can you answer the direct question?
Say it one more time.
Is forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will rape?
What did the court say?
I'm asking you, under your own definition.
It's sexual assault, or in better terms,
Where are all the people in the comment section who are asking me to answer questions directly after I answered the question multiple times? Why are you not answering this question?
I just did. It's sexual assault.
Can you answer? So you don't think it's rape?
No, I think it's sexual assault.
Okay, so you think it's not rape? You think forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is not rape? So by the way, would that make it less bad because you want to use a different definition because you're a fucking weirdo?
No, it's still terrible. Still,
Okay. So then, would you say that that's something that would get you to stop supporting Trump?
I don't believe it, and that's my second point.
Oh, okay,
No,
but like you actually had no basis for disputing it at all. Can you name one piece of evidence in the case you dispute?
Of which one? Oh, no.
Yeah, the E. Jean Carroll case.
Yeah, I actually read the whole thing myself to see if it was...
Okay, name one piece of evidence in the case you dispute.
Okay, that she somehow had the same pants, that she was wearing 30 years later.
Dress, genius. You clearly did not read very well.
Dress. You're right. You're the same
Yeah,
undergarments.
and what do you dispute about the fact that she had the dress? Because she does have it.
That she managed to have the same ones 30 years later?
Yes. You can literally... Yes, we have the dress.
Right. You do?
No, the court did.
Well, you said we.
Obviously, that means the court,
Well,
right?
I
The
assumed
court
you
had the
have
dress.
them, right? And you okay. So they have the same dress.
Why is he acting
that
like
they
this,
have,
dude?
that
Like
she-
it's just
so how did they get that
embarrassing
dress
for him.
after 30 It's not embarrassing for me. You just had to concede your first argument of the night.
I didn't concede anything to you.
Okay.
Great victims often, because I'm going to speak for this too, they often keep articles of clothing or things that happen from it because, as odd as it sounds, having it near you can actually help you to have some control of the situation because you're taking it back and you're owning it. And so actually great victims actually will hold on to those things for like a long period of time, that they will often stow them away, but it's a way for them to kind of have control of the situation.
So,
and I know from personal experience.
Okay, well, other people who are not going to come on this live and debate you guys, because most of the time that you guys have somebody come on and debate you, they're either children, people trying to spam the N-word in your live, or just not intelligent people, or people who actually
Such as
have
yourself.
Oh, so see, you can throw the insults out there, and that might
You
be
just
cute.
insulted a bunch of people. I just threw it back at you, and you got mad.
But it's different.
It's different. It's different. It's different when you do it comparative to when I do it.
Well, the difference when I do it and when you're doing it is I'm actually insulting the people that are coming to debate you and just throwing the N-word out.
So like, it's okay for you to insult other people, but not okay for me to insult other people.
No, go for it, brother. I got thick skin. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, anyways, so that was one of the things that was a little suspicious. Another thing, let's see, what was one of the other things? I actually, believe it or not, I actually wrote some of these things down just because I knew I was going to debate you guys one day. Oh, yeah. So, how is it that you have somebody like E. Jean Carroll follow sit there and have playful banner?
Wait, can we just like please address my point fully? Because remember we were talking about the dress. You're telling me what part about the dress you dispute.
Oh no, it was Matt kind of just.
Okay, so you didn't have good grounds to dispute that. Okay, so then what do you actually dispute as a piece of evidence in the case?
It wasn't that it wasn't good grounds. I'm telling you what it was that makes people disbelieve that. And Matt.
No, well, I'm asking why do you think is a justified reason to not believe it?
Why is it a justified reason? Because for somebody to hold on to a piece of clothing that reminds them of something that gave them.
You think it's unlikely for a victim to do that?
Yeah, I do.
How do you
I already
judge
gave you like a
that?
reasoning why they do, but okay.
Yeah, how do you judge
Right.
that?
No.
Wait.
Parker
How do
asked
you
me
judge
again.
that? How do you judge the
Go
truth of
ahead.
that statement?
So it's like he's trying to ask me the same thing. You guys are kind of
How
going
do
flip.
you judge the truth of that statement?
How do I judge the truth of it? There is no truth of it.
Okay, so then how can you claim that?
How can I claim it? Because that's what people think. You're trying to ask
That's
me
what you
why.
think. Wait, but like,
Yeah,
okay, but you have no evidence for that statement,
Right.
right?
You
And
have
it
no
is there
evidence
are
that he's-
plenty of
you have
accounts
no
from
evidence.
great
So
victims
that's the same
themselves
thing as
that talk about the
saying,
fact
so
that
you're
this is
trying
something that happens, where they're going to have right certain things like this because of the trauma of the event.
Yeah. And out of all of that, the evidence still didn't point to him raping it.
The evidence did. That's what the jury
So
determined.
right,
The jury
determined
did
it
determine
wasn't
that.
rape. That is my point. You guys keep saying that it did
wait,
not actually.
that obviously forceful penetration
You know
against.
Doris Stephanopoulos
Well, then do you
actually
then
got
well then do
sued
you at
for
least agree under your view that it was
$50
sexual
for
abuse?
trying to
Do you
the
agree
same
that it was
thing
art? Do you agree that? Wait, I have a question. If Donald Trump was determined by a jury to have sexually abused a woman, would you still vote for him?
If you believed it? No.
No,
If
you
I
wouldn't.
believed it. No, if I believed
But like
it. If I
he was held liable. So why do you dispute the case? Instead of saying that like, oh, haha, like this word was different. How about you actually engage with the basis of evidence of the case?
I did.
You didn't.
And
You didn't. You just said, "Oh, I don't believe that a person would have a dress when the dress literally does exist, and it was tested to have unidentified male DNA." And Trump had multiple years to give up his DNA, but chose not to do it. Why didn't he do it? If it was the case that he was so innocent, he literally would have saved himself his reputation while running for president of the United States, and he would have saved himself tens of millions of dollars. Why wouldn't he do that if he's innocent? That's clearly guilty behavior, buddy. But you're unwilling to acknowledge it. That's why you're cutting me off right now.
Well, because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 100%. You're not talking about normal people like me and you going to court about something.
You know what? I'm going to cut you off because you're wrong. You're actually wrong, buddy. You're so wrong.
You want to know why you're cutting me off? Because you know.
Because you're wrong. I'm actually doing it because you're wrong, buddy.
Go ahead. Are you done?
Well, I'm doing it because you're wrong.
Okay. Are you done?
No, because you're still wrong.
About what?
But you're still wrong about everything you're saying.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready to get back to the debate, let me know and we'll finish.
But so we're not interrupting people because we think that they're wrong now?
You've been interrupting me this entire time.
But I think it's still led to a more productive dialogue than I have, right?
It's more productive whenever you interrupt me, but whenever I interrupt,
absolutely.
it's not productive.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. I guess I love the confidence.
Okay. Well, you can cope. Now give me a response.
Okay. So whenever you guys try to look at something, right? And when I say you guys, I mean you and Dean specifically. You guys try to take it and you put yourself in a situation. Well, because to be honest, you guys are the ones that I listen to try to debate some of these guys, and it's kind of aggravating because I will watch you guys take something, and then you'll put a hypothetical on that situation.
Okay, I got you. If I have a bag, and there's 2 red balls in the bag and 2 blue balls in the bag, how many balls are total in the bag?
There you go. There you go. That's what you guys will do that, but you'll put people in a box of that, and then that's where the conversation.
How horrible! I can't answer that question, right? You can't answer that question. That's too difficult.
I didn't pay attention to that question because it was very obvious that you were just trying to throw another hypothetical out.
Yeah. So you can't answer any of the hypotheticals.
Right, because there's no point in it. It's not reality. You guys.
That's not reality. Yeah. I mean, you know that there are kindergartners who answer that question.
So now I'm stupid because I'm not going to answer your stupid question, right?
It's not a stupid question. It's a question that we ask kindergartners, buddy.
Answer your stupid questions, and I want to actually.
We ask this question to kindergartners, my guy.
You want to know why?
Yeah, because it's a basic question.
Right. Or you guys just defer every time you're losing an argument. every single time. And
No,
you
I'm
guys-
just
you guys
proving.
do
I'm
that all the
proving
time.
to you that hypotheticals are relevant towards building knowledge.
Deflecting. You're deflecting. Don't deflect. You're literally deflecting every time you guys lose an argument. You deflect to a hypothetical. You just did it whenever I asked you a simple question. It was yes or no. And you literally did the same thing. Here's another. I'll tell you what. Let's see if you can answer this question without deflecting. Why is it okay, or why is it bad for everybody to not believe E. Jean Carroll in her case, but it is okay for you and Dean to call, oh, what's her name from the Biden situation? Damn, what's her name? You know her name. You know exactly who I'm
I
talking
have no
about.
idea who you're talking about. I have no idea.
Lord have mercy.
I'm lost.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
Totally lost.
Give him a second. Give him a second. Do you need to look? Can you look something up? He's looking things up right now. Let's give him a second, everybody. In the meantime, I have some people to thank. Everybody, do give me a quick second. Give me a quick second to thank everyone. Claudia, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Christina, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. Madison, thank you for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Irene, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad that I can be there for you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Pauline, thank you for the $2. Thank you. This guy is very cringe. Libby as well. Thank you for the $15. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I know, right? Completely disregarding the facts. Brody as well. Thank you for the $3. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. This guy is ridiculous, right? Adam, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Let me know. Yeah.
I have to click on to be able to see the whole thing. I will in a quick second. As well as Challenger, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'll have to make sure to check that out very much. I'm not quite sure about that, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as I have some people to thank over YouTube Super Chat. You just give me a quick second. Did you find what you're looking for?
Oh, no, I'm good. I had it like a second after you started thanking everybody. But I'm sure you're having to look it up too, so you can have something solid to debate.
Oh yeah, I've never heard what you're going to reference before. I have no clue. I have no clue what you're going to reference at all. Let me keep thanking people real quick. And seriously, thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate it. I totally agree. I don't know why people think that needs to be involved as well. Thank you very much. Go to W's for them in the comment section as well. Thank you very much. As well as Greg, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. Mr. James Bond, thank you so much for the $2. Jocelyn, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. Blazer, thank you for the $5. Thank you. Brian, thank you so much for the push the $2. Thank you. Brand, thank you so much for the push the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. As well as Anthony, thank you so much for the $30. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I know it is too much, isn't that? It's a bit much to ask, I would say. Simple math questions.
It is.
It is. It is.
To ask or answer stupid questions. That's
So can I ask the question one more time?
Ask you what to. If you have 2 balls in the bag and 1 ball in the bag, how many balls in the bag?
Yeah, like if you have a bag and there's 2 red balls in the bag, 2 blue balls in the bag, how many balls are total in the bag?
And again, I'm not answering it because it's just. Yes, I know the answer, but
What's the answer?
Why would I stoop to your level?
What's the answer, dude?
I'm not going to do that.
Why not? You can't answer a hypothetical?
No.
Would you do this if you were in class too?
Well, I'm not
like
in class.
The teacher asks you this question, would you do that? I'm not answering your fucking stupid hypothetical, teacher. Professor, teacher, I am not answering your stupid hypothetical. What the fuck?
And I understand at your age, you would be able to put it in that class, but I'm not
at
in
my
that class.
age. How old do you think I am?
30 or 24.
Yeah.
Almost at 30.
What do you? Yeah.
How old you are?
What?
I know how old you are.
Okay, so.
How old am I?
You are 30. 30. Shit, I can't remember. 31, I think.
Yep, you got it. Thank
31.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Bro's a fan.
Thank you. I'm actually 33, but I'll take 31.
Oh, you are 33. That's right. You're the same age as me. You got me. I couldn't remember. Damn, I was thinking you were a little bit younger, but.
I'm a little bit young. People think I'm young all the time.
Yeah, it's the baby face, brother. It's the baby face.
Yeah, with the glorious beard that adds like 10 years, but
Yeah, I wish I had it.
Okay. So
I know we all can't be perfect. I'm sorry.
I know.
So do you want to engage with my point?
All right, let's go back to where. Okay, yeah, I was saying that my point actually. We were on
Candace,
my point.
think of the
My
galaxy.
point was, why is it that you guys have such a hard time with people that don't believe one side, but they do believe the other? So essentially, why don't you guys believe Tara Reid?
Yeah, because of the fact that she perjured herself in court and then fled to Russia. So I think that
she fled
you
to
could have no basis of saying that E. Jean Carroll has perjured herself. She proved in the context of court that was legitimate.
She didn't prove anything. The only thing she did was convince.
Yeah, she did. She convinced an entire jury of 9 people.
No, she just proved that he could have possibly done that to where he has to pay her a certain amount of money. Where Tara Reid fled the country because she felt like, and this has been alleged multiple times, that the Democratic Party was using federal agencies to come after her.
So she fled to Russia?
Yeah, Russia. Did I say something else?
Because Russia's known for less persecution, right?
No, because she had somebody over there, obviously, that she trusted in another agency that she knew wasn't going to fucking kill her.
Oh yeah, because the KGB is not known.
Wait, so you think that the government was going to unalive her under the Biden administration?
I think that.
Can you give me any examples of people that the Biden administration unalived?
Brother, if we can give those
examples, I meant through this process, political, they threatened to unalive people who accused Joe Biden. No, that never happened.
Right, and you actually think that if the FBI or CIA was going to threaten to unalive somebody or unalive somebody, then they're going to leave back their traces for who to find? The FBI, the CIA? Do you think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You really think he actually hung himself?
No, but that's the Trump administration's FBI.
Why not?
That's the Trump administration's FBI and federal administrations that dealt with that.
Oh, so what? You don't think that he actually hung himself?
No.
Oh, then where's the evidence?
Where's the evidence for? I mean, I think that
Where's the evidence that he didn't hang himself?
I think that there's a lack of evidence for both because of the fact that there's not good information about it. That there's not video evidence.
That's what everybody thinks about the same.
So
shit
what I'm saying is that I'm agnostic on what events led to
there's
it.
just a lot of lack of information. So it's okay that we think that CIAs or FBIs or somebody like that could possibly do something wrong and not leak information about it. But whenever it's something that you agree with and fits your narrative,
I just told you I'm agnostic and I don't know. What do you mean? I look for and I try to feed my own narrative. That means I don't know specifically what happened in the scenario that led to his death.
Right.
I don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was someone else.
If somebody was debating you about that, that would be so. If somebody was to say, "Well, I'm agnostic about how Trump, raped E. Jean Carroll."
Well, I think that we have significant evidence that indicates this to be true, specifically with. I think that we have evidence that indicates this to be true, specifically with the Donald Trump scenario in the civil court relating to E. Jean Carroll. But we don't have significant evidence to indicate what happened in terms of Jeffrey Epstein because there wasn't specific footage of what happened in the scenario, and there's lots of doubt in terms of
that her and her friends said that he did it.
What's up?
The only thing that you guys have is what her and her friends said that he did it, and the fact that he refused to give the Democratic Party, which is known
the civil
at least
court.
to one side, that
the civil court, not the Democratic Party.
What did I say?
The civil court, not the Democratic Party. The DNA, and then also the fact that he bragged about grabbing women by the vagina without asking. The fact that he bragged about walking to the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without the consent, where two 18-year-olds came out and said there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms when Donald Trump would barge in. You just got a misinformation flag, my guy.
Live visibly restricted. What happened?
Yeah, which is that my second? Does that mean I have to hit a restart? I'm not quite sure. That might be the second misinformation flag. That means I probably should hit a restart. I don't know if that was for the first one. I'm not quite sure.
Who was Who was the first one was
when did I get the first one? Was that in the first live or this one?
there was no person that I could think of during this live that had one before.
I think it was the prior
Because-
one.
Yeah, I think it was the prior one.
So I can stay live. AC, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you very much.
Oh, I thank you for the bouquet. Oh,
Base. Dimple, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'd have to look more into the case. As well as Brooklyn, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you very much. For Parker, you are sweet. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, it's really important to care about that. Thank you so much. Get some W's for Brooklyn in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll try to check that later. Thank you very much, Brooklyn. Get some W's for Brooklyn in the comment section right now. If you want to support me, as always, everyone, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. As well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. If you want to support me or Matt, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bios, as well as the description of the YouTube for me.
yep. Links on bio if you want to support.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
38.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Petite, thank you so much. I really appreciate the star map. Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
I'd probably vote for Trump.
Okay. And why do you support Trump?
I think really right now the immigration policies,
Okay. Such as?
like deportation,
Such as? Which policies?
like us, rounding them, send them out.
Yeah, so which policies do you support? Increasing the funding for ICE?
Yeah. I mean, like all of his policies around us, border wall, you know what I'm saying, right?
I feel like you're trolling.
No, man. I mean, like seriously, like rounding up immigrants.
Matt, what do
getting
you
them out of
think?
the country because they're not assimilating, I think, is probably the right
what?
path to go.
Do you think this guy's
Sorry.
trolling?
Give him like a minute, and then if he's just give him like a minute, and I'll listen.
Okay,
All
so
right,
make your
yeah,
point again.
saying, I think it's important that we get people that can assimilate out of our country.
And what do you mean by assimilate?
It's like people, like I'm not trying to be rude, but you have people coming from third world countries that think all sorts of crazy stuff is acceptable that we don't think is acceptable.
Such as?
I mean, there's a lot of things like driving. I mean, like.
Yeah, like, what about it? Are you saying
do you remember
immigrants coming to the country are not as good at driving?
Animals, like animals that we would consider pets. Like, isn't it?
Where
like
is this
Korea
happening?
Where is
eat
that
Where is this
happening? Yeah.
happening at?
dogs
Where is that happening?
at?
in like Korea?
No, I'm
That's-
asking you, where is it happening here in the United States?
Wasn't it Michigan?
No.
Okay, I think
know what
he's
you're talking
trolling.
about. Oh, okay.
I think he's trolling. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We're just looking for some debates, everybody. Let's go on the next individual. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go to the next individual, everybody. Please only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
God damn it, I total lie.
Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We're just looking for some debates, everybody. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Charles, thank you for the sheep. Thank you, thank you. Let's go on the next individual, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 18.
Do you sport Trump?
I just wanted to tell you I'm your biggest.
I appreciate you very much. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 38.
Do you support Trump?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody.
Thank you to Brian for the $10. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you on Venmo. Thank you. Means a lot, Brian.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, he's a troll, I think.
He's a troll?
Yo, hello?
That's what I
He
was.
was in Dean's
That's
live.
what I thought. I was like, I'm not quite sure. He was on Dean's live. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He was up for like a few minutes.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
42.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Election out today: Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Do you think Jesus loves everyone?
I'm not Christian.
Do you think Jesus loves everyone?
No.
Who doesn't Jesus love?
Anyone, because he's dead. Like, I believe he was a person, not a god. So, I mean, like, I don't know how else I could answer that question.
Do you believe Jesus was God?
No, I just told you I'm an atheist, man. I'm an agnostic atheist.
What evidence do you have?
What? That means I don't believe in a god, and I don't know what the causes of the universe. That doesn't mean I don't believe that Jesus existed. Jesus definitely did exist. So if you're asking me, like, what did Jesus think? Okay, I feel like this guy's trolling, yeah. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Let's go on the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. I don't think this is actually Phil. Yeah, it is actually Phil.
Stop. Not my name, bro. Will you actually stop?
Hey, I didn't know it was you. I didn't know it was you.
Like, no, you're like, oh, I don't know. Like, bro, really?
I didn't know it was gonna be you.
Have some human
Blue Bonnet,
decency,
thank you so
bro.
much. I really appreciate the $10. Thank you very much. Oh, happy birthday
man.
weekend! Happy birthday weekend. Hopefully you have a good weekend. As well as
Here
Nathan,
goes your
thank you for the
check. Can we
$5.
ban
Thank
the
you.
P-word in the
Maybe I
chat?
will. Maybe I will. As well as Brandon, thank you for the $5 as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Off to check. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, what do you want today?
Bro, so there was people in my group chat was telling me that either you or Dean, I can't remember, you or Dean was telling people I don't like Italians or something.
I never said that.
Did Dean say that?
I don't know.
Well,
Apricus,
it's not
thank you so much
true.
for the $5
And
for
spreading
Phil's and his
propaganda,
feelings.
like,
Yeah, I think
Not
he
my
is.
name! No, dude, it's too late. It's 12 a.m., bro. Stop, actually.
I'm not doing anything. I'm completely
No,
calm.
stop. Like, actually, stop. No, you know what you're doing.
Well,
Like, you're disrespectful.
What am I doing?
You have no human decency. Like, bro, I need to calm. Like, bro,
Okay, Creed. What do you
What's
want to
up?
talk about today, man? Like, why do you do this all the time?
Why do I do what? Join your live stream?
Yeah,
It's a
like,
public live, ain't it?
Didn't you run away last time because you were like, I can't do this anymore?
When from you?
Yeah,
I've never ran away from anybody
yeah, you do all the time.
because you decide to play "We Are PHIL" song. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and you left.
You're not sorry. Why are you lying in front of 4,000 people? You're not
Because
sorry, and you know you're not
You
sorry.
literally left, bro.
Because you played that disrespectful song.
How is that disrespectful, bro?
How is the song disrespectful?
Like, I just had to film Max, bro.
All right. You know what? Fuck you.
Oh, why'd he leave? He didn't say hi to me.
Because he got filmogged. That's what happened. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates. See what's appalled to you?
I'm 54.
Do you support Trump?
I do indeed.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Most likely Donald Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Well, because he hates niggers. He wants all niggers gone. He wants.
You're disgusting. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's appalled to you?
I'm 19.
What's your birth year?
2006.
A month.
December.
Okay, if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Probably Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
He's the most pro-life president, I'd say, and also the most Zionist president.
Are you Christian?
And yeah, I am Christian.
Then why is your profile picture literally him committing blasphemy?
Well, I want to say that he's a doctor in this picture.
I am surrounded by some of the most DUMB people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, then why is he wearing historically the exact same representation in terms of clothing that Jesus did?
Do you think Jesus was the only person who wore clothes like that?
I've never seen a doctor look like that.
Well, yeah, because it's referencing like 2,000 years ago when Jesus was alive, but it's not specifically Jesus himself. It's just the
Actually,
style
it's
at the
funny.
time.
No, that style is exclusively associated with Jesus. It's through a Portuguese style that has been developed over the last 200 years. It's a well-known style.
Yeah, it's associated
called the
with
Sacred
Jesus because
Heart.
he's the whole like label of the time. But that doesn't mean that he owns the entire like time. I mean, he should.
I think
but that's just not what he was referencing.
I think you're trolling.
Yeah,
because they join the live saying that they're pro-life and Zionist. So, like, I feel like you're kind of.
Well,
trolling.
then prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
You're trolling.
I'm not.
I'm gonna kick you. Can you just admit you're trolling before I kick you?
Okay, I love you, Parker.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. I knew it. It's just the framing, how they framed it. I knew it. Let's go to the next individual.
Oh, sorry, Parker.
Go ahead.
I think it was Zoya for the $5. Thank you so much. A very kind message. You can hit me up in DM if you want to talk about it. I think the Debbie for the $50. I think for the $50. Thank you, Debbie. Says the IT payment in case Parker forgets. Well, thank you, Debbie. Means a lot for me. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie.
If you're on YouTube, again, everyone hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen to help get it out to more people. Let's try to get to 1 million likes here on TikTok, everyone. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 2,000 likes. Midlife Maddie, thank you for the $2 or $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. I hope there was some reflection there. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Let's go on the next individual, everybody. Yeah, doctor's hands do glow. It's a new thing that dropped. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what's up? I'm 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why do you support Trump?
Well, I think, he's doing a good job of, encouraging, the free market and capitalism. I think it's very important.
Do you do that by trying to own 10% of Intel?
Well, I mean, you look at it, every president is actually trying to own Intel. Not Intel, but, they try to own other
I don't
things.
think Biden advocated to own the government directly to own 10% of Intel.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I think Trump is, very for, free markets and everything.
That really sounds free market, doesn't it? Open, his position on the border sounds very free market, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, we have to, protect the country from all these, people coming at the border. I mean, the
That's
wall
not
is
free
laughing
market,
at
is
us.
it? Don't you just say, it should be left up to the free market, free flow of labor?
Well, I mean, the markets can't actually decide, at the border. You need, some legislation on that.
Oh, okay, so you're saying that the market isn't applicable in all scenarios, so we shouldn't have a fully free market? You've just conceded to liberalism. Nice concession.
Well, I think liberalism is actually, a scam.
Oh, you just accepted it though, so cope.
Well, I mean, I don't think I actually accepted it. I think you're wrong.
You just did. You just quite literally advocated for regulations on the market in order to ensure better outcomes for the people. Did you not?
Well, what I'm saying, right, is we have to do something about the border because the border's a mess, and the market can't decide the border by
But in
itself.
terms of reasoning, you advocated for a governmental regulation to restrict the conditions of the free market to create better outcomes for the people. And you want to socially fund that through the government?
Well, I mean,
It doesn't sound very free market, man. Don't you just want to leave it up to the private sector to do that?
Well, I mean, markets can't just determine the border. I mean,
Markets can't determine that? Oh, wait, you need a centralized system to be able to ensure better outcomes for the people? It's almost like you could apply that to plenty of scenarios that would then entail that you don't support someone like Trump.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I think Democrats, are just moving very socialist. That's the problem.
Can you define socialism?
Well, I mean, they're trying to own like all public things.
Is that right?
Okay.
Trump just this week said he wanted to buy Spirit Airlines and invest in it and have a government stake in it. Sounds very socialistic to me. He's even losing like Ted Cruz and like them have come out and say like not to do it because it sounds a little bit socialistic-y,
Well, I mean, every president's gonna do like those things where like
not really.
Trump is actually like he's becoming socialist like all of them. Actually, he's a new communist candidate. I tell you that. Come on,
Well,
you know that you just contradicted your own ideological belief there, brother.
Well, the Democrats are moving very left. Actually, I mean, back.
You don't
back
even
to
know
the
what you're
FDR
referencing.
days.
Can you name what specific policy?
Well, I mean, Mamdani wants to be FDR 2.0. That's the problem.
Mamdani's not the candidate running for president, and even so, that's good policy.
Well, I mean, the problem is, we can't return to FDR's America. That was a terrible with the internment camps.
Then why is it your profile picture?
Well, I mean, this account, I actually bought it yesterday from a Democrat.
Oh, so then why'd you keep the profile picture?
Well, we're actually looking into it. I mean, I'm gonna renovate the profile picture.
We're looking into it. I'm gonna renovate the profile picture. What do you mean we're looking into it? Like you got a team, dude. What team are you referencing, bro? What do you mean we're looking into it, dude? Are you serious? That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Yeah, you're trolling, bro. Get off.
Thank you to Brian for the $5 too. Oh, I think for the congratulations. Yes. I told somebody who was checking in on me that I promised them that I would go out tomorrow to celebrate. So I have to go out and buy myself a dinner or something. So
Yes.
Parker, you changed your mind on abortion. You changed my grandma's mind on abortion.
Are you serious?
Hey, W.
Yeah, but
Pro-choice grandma.
Nice.
Let's go to the next individual. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 20.
Do you support Trump?
Hold on, I'm chewing. Yeah, hold on, I'm chewing something.
Okay, if the election was held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Excuse me?
If the election was held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Am I rather vote for Trump?
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Because I still believe we're better off Trump than Kamala.
Why?
Because I believe if we were under Kamala, we'll be like worth,
Kamala. In
Yeah.
what?
We'll be worse under Kamala. My bad.
And Kamala, and what makes you think that?
Hold on.
Okay. Let's just go on to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. It looks like MAGA is scared to debate me now. They're terrified, I tell you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Jesus hated niggers.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
30.
Do you
30
support
years
Trump?
old. Huh?
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
I would vote for.
Hello? You cut out.
Oh, bro, you already talking
Trump.
You'd vote for Trump? Why would you support Trump?
Oh, cause he told me that. Oh,
I feel like they're trolling.
I think you're right.
Let's go to the next individual. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go to the next individual, everybody. To give it a quick second. Rebecca, thank you for the $3. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I guess I'm just used to it, I guess. Maybe. Zoya, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Phil ran away so quickly. He's so scared of debating me, you know?
You should come back.
He won't. He won't. He's scared.
Well, that's upsetting.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Say-
Let's go to the next individual, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
20.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
I choose Trump. And also, could we get Liv back up on here and do like a 2v2 then?
Liv is a troll. Appreciate the money gun.
No, she's very much like MAGA. I've spoke to her about it.
No,
Wait,
she's
who is
not.
this?
Okay.
Is this
So
where I think it is?
Yeah, it is. Hi, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Oh, it's Isabella. Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
you're not actually MAGA?
I am.
No, she is.
You know
Parker,
I'm
you spoke to
MAGA.
her like 10
Yes.
times.
I think I don't know. Somewhat. How long has it been?
It's been a while. Like
How
I
are-
think
how
since
are-
like
how-
the
At least 2 or 3
Brock,
months.
the Brock thing. Yeah,
Okay, it's been a long
So,
time.
yeah,
Okay, so
it's been a
why
while.
do you still support Trump?
because he's just leading us in the right direction overall.
How so?
Like, our gas is going back down.
It isn't.
Gas is
Well,
still up.
next to me.
No,
The
gas
average
is,
today
gas is still up.
reached a new high. It's 406.
Well, it started going down for me, I thought.
Nope, still up. So then why do you still support Trump?
Because also, I just think that he would lead us like way better than Kamala would.
How?
Because he's gonna make like the tariffs and everything are gonna help us.
Okay, how have they helped us? Did you know that there's been a Federal Reserve report that says that we'd be below pre-pandemic levels of inflation if Trump never imposed the tariffs in the first place?
Well, like they said, like it takes time for things to go back up and like get better.
Yeah, once the tariffs
Like
will
it's
go
gonna
away, you
be
mean?
bad. No, like it's gonna be bad for now.
But the
until
tariffs are
we-
likely to go away because of the fact
Yeah.
that the tariffs.
No, because it's
uh,
gonna be all like America produced and everything, and it's gonna
No.
like course us
Wait.
into wanting to
Hey, Isabella.
manufacture more here.
You know how the tariffs, Isabella, was the incentive to get people to come back to come back to this country, right? So the tariffs were like, we're gonna put a tariff on you to make it so that you come back here, right?
Wait, see the last part again?
Sure. So Donald Trump put a tariff on people to make them come back to the United States, to make things here in the United States, right?
He did?
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Donald Trump put tariffs on other countries
Oh, okay.
in order to have those companies come back to the United States.
Right.
Right, okay? Now, that's an incentive, right? He's saying when you come back here, there'll be no tariff, right?
Right.
Okay. When the court said his tariffs are illegal and then vacated all of them, what incentive now do companies have to come back?
Oh.
Yeah. So now there's no tariff. Well, I mean, there are some tariffs, but the big ones are gone. So companies don't have any incentive to now come back. because he did an action that was ultimately not okay and was illegal.
Well, then, if it's illegal, then how are we doing it?
We aren't doing it. It
Oh.
was made illegal, so now he's likely having to pay the money back, and now there are no universal tariffs because it was illegal.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, so once again, tariffs don't play into this anymore, so you can't really talk about tariffs. All they've done is hurt the American people by raising our prices because it's been passed down to us.
But
So
it's gonna
you're
like.
paying the price, by the way.
But my stuff hasn't gone up.
It has, I guarantee you. Have you go into the data and you track it and you look at it? I guarantee you, coffee has gone up, your bananas have gone up, your
But that's
staples have
just
gone up.
inflation. That happened with Biden too.
No,
but
that's
it's
not
higher
inflation.
because of Trump imposing the
Well,
tariffs.
it is inflation, but it's tariff related.
Okay, but then why wasn't everyone mad at Biden when everything was going up and like
Biden
gas
didn't-
was like the highest I saw?
Sure. Biden caused the inflation. Trump directly caused the inflation by having tariffs. See how it works? Trump puts policy, then things go up. Biden didn't put policy, things went up because of COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's like this. You know how when Donald Trump decided to start this war with Iran, and then what happened? Gas shot up, right? Policy
yeah,
made
but
gas
that
price
was
go up.
like just a little price to pay in like protecting our country.
What threat did? Okay, so what price are you willing to pay? Is it $6 gas? Is it $7 gas?
My gas isn't that high, thankfully. So.
Well, if he continues, it will go up. You think summer prices are going to be bad? Like Donald Trump said that the gas prices might continue to go up all the way into next year.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that one. But also, he decriminalized
Don't say
I can't
it. Yes,
say
I
the
know.
name of it.
Yes, I
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Exactly.
He didn't decriminalize it, by
He
the way.
made it a class 2.
He changed the
Schedule 3.
scheduling of it, yeah. But
Yeah,
you know that
so
Democrats
that's a
wanted
good
to
one, too.
legalize it.
Okay, well, at least he did that.
But Democrats wanted
Yeah,
to
but-
legalize it, so they
yeah.
want to do more.
Okay,
Harris
but
would've
then,
legalized it.
like, I feel like everyone would just be, like, out of their minds.
That's good.
Aren't they already out of their
because-
minds? Would that be any different than the status quo already?
Yeah, like for me, that's not different than the status quo.
Yeah, Park would be like, oh, it's another Tuesday.
Yeah, but then I feel like that's just gonna like force everyone into like we already have people coming over here freely, and then like
If
bringing
someone, okay,
DRUDS over
if
to
alcohol is legal,
legally.
if alcohol is legal, so should it.
Okay, yeah, but then make it like 21
Okay,
because then that makes
isn't
no
that
sense
exactly what it
either.
is?
No, you can get it once you turn 18.
With
Or
a
maybe
Yeah,
it's
because
in
it's
my
state
school.
law.
with a
No.
MEDCARD. But like
Yeah,
you
but
have to
that's state
you have to go through the yeah, of course that's state law. Like you have to
But
go through like a
I
certain thing
think
to get it.
I think it's just really easy to get it here. That's why.
And I don't have an issue with that even.
Well, my point is that it should be federal law, and they should make it legal and have the age be 21. That's fine for me. I got no problem with that.
I agree with that one.
Okay,
Wow.
that's a Democratic policy. That's not a Republican or Trump policy. So, thank you for
Wow.
agreeing with us.
Well, okay. Well, that point I can
Have you
see too.
done that substance before?
You lawbreaker.
Are you
I
21?
actually got called out on his live the other day.
Are you 21?
No.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The hypocrisy is amazing.
Okay, yeah, but here I live in Colorado, so
Oh.
it's very much way easier.
Okay,
to
but
get
like
that.
shouldn't it be that way all rest all the way around the nation?
Okay, I feel
didn't you
like-
just say it should
okay.
be 21 plus?
Yes, for recreationally. That's what I meant.
Do you have
And I bet the
medicinally?
scenario was recreational.
And well, to Matt, yes. And then I feel like for medicinal, it could be 18 if you go through like the proper like stuff and everything.
Mhm,
Because it's
which you
kind of hard
didn't
for
do.
me to get it.
You're
Well,
sounding very much like a Democrat right now.
what?
You're sounding very democratic right now. Listen
I
to you
would
talking
not
about policy like
consider.
that.
By the
making
way,
it
let's just
legal.
clarify. She didn't go through the legal process.
I
Yeah.
did. I got my card, and then I also, yeah, because I have a psych and I have a therapist that can provide documentation.
Okay. Okay.
So don't worry, I already got quizzed by Dean on all this too, and then I won that one. Everyone said that too. So
Okay, but let's be serious. Oh, thank you. I don't want
But
that word,
no,
thank
I
you so
do
much.
just
Thank you.
consider myself way more like conservative leaning and more towards Trump because I'm like
On what?
very pro life as well.
Oh, you're
And
pro-life.
also, yeah. And then also, my grandparents are immigrants and had
Christian?
a yes, Baptist. Yes.
Yeah. So can I ask you a question? How do you feel about Donald Trump committing blasphemy?
Oh, that thing. Okay, no, that wasn't blasphemy.
What was it
And I'm
then?
not gonna say that it was the little doctor or whatever either. I know that little
What's
thing.
blasphemy, Isabella?
Blasphemy
You-
is
can you define
portraying
it?
as yourself as like him.
Well, he did
essentially,
do that, but that's not.
That's
blasphemy,
exactly what he did.
But he did do that.
But
Would you agree that it's very disrespectful and, dare I say, sacrilegious to do that?
I think he was portraying himself as the Pope, if anything.
No, actually, that's not true. You don't know why? Because
Why?
last year he did portray himself as the Pope, and so had he would portray himself as the Pope, he would have done that all over again.
How did he portray himself as the Pope?
Yeah, I can show you the picture.
Yeah, he donned himself in an AI photo wearing the Pope garb, you know, the hat and everything. Like it's and he called himself the Pope. He said Donald Trump for Pope. So
I've never
sorry, Isabella.
seen or heard this at all.
Wait, you're not Catholic, so it doesn't matter to you anyway. But
I
he has
know,
done
but
that.
that's what I'm saying. So it wouldn't be blasphemy if he was portraying himself as the Pope. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think so. But he has portrayed himself as Jesus.
That's not him.
That is
Oh,
literally
come
what
on,
he
that-
posted.
that's
Oh
him.
wait, no,
It's an
this
AI
is from
photo.
X.
From,
We've been
uh,
over this
Truth
point.
Social.
Truth Social, exactly. Oh my gosh, I've stated this point before. Literally, if just take Gramps' thing away and he's good. Y'all, literally, I've gone over this point.
Take what away?
Like, just cut him off the X and Truth Social.
Take
and
away
everything.
Grandpa's phone. Take away Grandpa's phone.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, just take away his
the
socials, and
sundowning,
literally,
yeah,
y'all wouldn't
okay,
be
got
mad
it.
about anything because all y'all are like, oh, he's
We
calling
are
for the
mad
death of
about
Democrats,
so many
No,
other
all
things,
this.
but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do you look at this? This is exactly what you said he didn't do.
Okay, but yeah, because other people have access to that account.
Come on, this is him.
No, literally,
Wait.
other people have access to his accounts on social.
Isabel, can I ask you a
So
question though? Can I
it
ask you a
was not
question?
him.
If Parker had an account, let's say on X, that had millions of followers, let's say like 10 million, right? But he had other people posting on his behalf, would he still be ultimately responsible for the posts that go up on there because it's his account?
Yeah, like if one of my people posted something mocking Charlie Kirk's death, would you be okay with that?
Well, obviously not.
So
Yeah,
like,
so
and you
Parker
say like no
would
one
be
should support me,
responsible, though, right?
and would I be responsible?
No, I don't think that. Like, wait,
Especially
Wait,
if I said I
anything?
wouldn't apologize for it.
if you were to post that,
Yeah, if I were to
on
post
your
that and
thing,
said and I didn't apologize for it.
but you yourself posted it, or someone from your team posted it.
A person on my team.
Okay, so it wasn't you.
Yeah, but I didn't apologize for it.
Okay, yeah, but
And I had
Still,
actually
you're
seen and
not
I had
doing
actually
it.
seen the video before.
And you give excuses for it.
Yeah.
Like Parker gives excuses for it. He's like, well, it's not really this, it could be that, but it's not that, it's not this or that. But it's clearly what it is. Like it's clearly like him mocking Charlie Kirk's death. But like
but
Parker
he
gives
didn't post it
excuses for
himself.
But it's okay. I don't want to have to belabor this point too much, but like you understand.
Well, actually, with the
Parker, go ahead.
scenario where he like called for the deaths of some Democrats, he actually did.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He did post
And by
himself.
the way,
Yeah, he
Trump, I don't think
reposted
How do we
it.
know that?
named.
He reposted it.
Yeah, he reposted it, and he never said that like he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because in the cases where a staff member has done it, they say so. But for the Pope one, for the Jesus one, and for the one that Parker just mentioned, he was the one who did it because they never said that.
And
that
Trump said he
didn't do
thought
it.
he was a doctor.
Yeah. See, that's why you're wrong, Isabella, because like they admit it when like somebody else does it. Because when he I had that video up about the Obamas being apes, you know, they said someone else
That's
did
what they
it.
said. Yeah.
Okay.
They
Well,
said it was a
maybe
staffer.
they said it was a staffer that did that.
Yeah, that's what he claimed.
That's what they claim.
Okay, exactly. So my point was valid.
No, it's not valid at
That
all
was for
because
something else. It wasn't even for that. For the scenario we were talking about.
Isabella, our point is when a staff member does it on his behalf, they say so. When he does it, they don't say so. Therefore, for the Pope one, for the Jesus one, and for the one that probably just meant.
I just feel like we don't know that for a fact, and I feel like
He
literally,
told
if
us.
people,
He told us.
I've never looked at his Truth Social. I've never looked at his X or anything like that. So I just feel like if
If I cover my eyes and I can't see you, you're not there.
Yeah. And by the way, you said that like when Donald Trump like didn't have Truth Social or X, everything was fine. No, because he has a mouth. Like him speaking is a problem.
Yeah, but he hasn't said any of that. Exactly. Like he hasn't gone up and said any of that stuff. So I feel like that's
He says
maybe
multiple things a day that are batshit insane.
Okay, but lots of people do that.
Not on Trump's level. Trump is unique on that.
Yeah, I think like he can say some wild things. Like I definitely don't like him as a person, but as like a businessman, I feel like he's pretty good.
How many
Yeah, like 6
bankruptcies does he have?
Well,
6.
oh,
Yeah.
Can you name one good
okay,
business
he's
person?
standing on business.
Bankrupt businesses. Can you name one good business person with 6 bankruptcies?
Okay, well, those were like, there's lots of places that always go bankrupt, and they're still like very successful
Name one good business person with 6 bankruptcies themselves.
themselves. Okay, well, I could probably find someone.
Go ahead.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah.
I mean, you can, yeah.
I'll give you time.
Okay.
Alrighty. In the meantime, while they try to look that up, Rebecca, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you very much. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, again, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screenshot to get to 1 million likes on TikTok, everybody.
Everybody follow me too. I'm like
Yep.
3K with my 100K. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Even MAGA, you can follow me. I'll take the ops.
Chat, I think I have like 45 minutes or so
Nice.
left on the live. For on YouTube, again, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen, everybody. Again, as always, I think I'm fully caught up. But I don't know how you literally see Trump depicting himself as God and you just defend that. Go ahead.
I couldn't find it right now, but I'm sure if I did more digging, I could. I don't like AI, and I don't like the AI summary that pops up either, though.
Wait, so say that one more time. Sorry.
I said that if I did more digging, then I could definitely probably find something. I just have to do a little scrolling.
You know, I've asked that question for years and never had a response.
Yeah.
I've
Really?
literally asked thousands. I think I've asked probably 1,000 people that question.
Yeah, there are so many bankruptcies that I can't really even remember all of them. I know like Trump Steaks, Trump Airlines.
Wait, Abraham
Trump
Lincoln. It says
Casino.
here Abraham Lincoln literally has like was declared more
But
than one.
6 times.
That's what I was about to say. Never mind.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, it says that
Reaching back down to the 1800s.
You have to go back to a time when we had like a different economy even. Like I don't think of Abraham Lincoln as a great businessman either. Like he does some other things, but not great business.
Well, I was looking for what people prominently that have had bankruptcies,
Mm-hmm.
but that can happen to someone.
Yeah, he inherited $400 million from his dad. If I inherited $400 million from my dad, I'd be a billionaire.
But he doesn't even take the presidency like salary.
Yes, he
matter.
did. He does.
literally
And also
stated
in
that he didn't.
2020, he on his tax returns didn't donate to any charitable donations
That you know of.
that he even put it in the context of his taxes,
Why? How do we see his taxes?
his tax returns.
Well, Isabella, prior to Trump, it was a tradition amongst presidents to release their tax returns because there's this thing called transparency, which is very important to American citizens. Trump broke that. So maybe that's also another ding at him because he didn't want to be, transparent. And when the tax returns were actually leaked, it showed that he paid no taxes because he likes to, skate around the system. So, that's another tradition that is long gone now. So another bad thing.
Just because he didn't show us his tax returns.
Did you get what I said though? Like
That yes,
we
that
had
he
a
stopped the tradition.
we had a tradition where presidential candidates would give us their taxes because we want to know if they have any conflicts of interest or if they have paid their fair taxes,
Yeah.
and all that. He chose not to. Why? Well, we know later on because he paid no taxes. Being a billionaire and paying no taxes. Fair, right?
Not really.
Yeah, because he's a billionaire and he likes to skirt the system. He doesn't pay his fair taxes because he likes to dodge it, just like he dodged every war that he was drafted into.
Okay, those are valid points, but I still because I think his okay, I can see it on those points, I guess, but like his immigration, I think that one has definitely that one has been doing better. He's been deporting more illegal citizens or immigrants and everything. So I feel
You
like
think that's a good thing, the way he's doing it, going house to house, looking for people, just grabbing people.
I
off the
haven't seen
street,
that happening.
Going to Home Depot. Oh yeah, you didn't hear about them saying that the administrative warrants can be used to go into houses. You didn't see the video from Minneapolis of them leading the naked old man out of his house, only to find out that he's here legally, and they dropped him off in the snow, like a mile down the road.
I did not know that. I did not hear about that.
You didn't hear about all the cases of him about ICE, just like going on the streets and going to Home Depots and everything, and just like raiding the place to try to find those who may be in there who might be undocumented.
Okay, if it's this drastic, then why aren't more people talking about it?
They are. We had an entire protesting, the largest protest I think in modern American history happened because of this issue.
Largest single day protest in U.S. history.
Yeah.
Really? When?
No Kings.
It was a No Kings protest.
Where was
last
that?
year during when it was all a big hullabaloo? Yeah, we had a.
That doesn't count. They're liberals.
Yeah, they don't count. They're liberals. But I mean, doesn't that show you that? And also
the No Kings protest, but we don't even have a king. Was that the one where everyone
he's
was
a wannabe
king?
He's a wannabe king.
Yeah,
but he's not even king.
Oh
we're saying no kings because we don't want a king, and he wants to be king, and we're saying it in a way to be like, hey, you're not going to be king because we have a history of saying no to kings.
Okay, but you guys just think
Isabella,
that he's a
I'm sorry.
wannabe
I need to clarify this. He's depicted himself as God, and you still support him?
Okay, I just don't think that he did that. I don't think he did that.
You see the photo.
What is he representing himself as?
And also, they
He's a
literally
doctor?
said that. Okay, I didn't really look into it after that. But
Come on, do you want me to show you the picture?
I've seen the picture.
Okay, so then why do you still support him?
Because I think that he is trying his best as our president, and he did good in his last term.
But that's
as well.
blasphemy. That's literal blasphemy.
I don't think that he was really characterizing himself as.
What is he characterizing himself as?
I think didn't he say he was doing the little doctor thing? I don't know.
So
maybe back
do you
then.
think he was a doctor?
Maybe in the.
Do you think he looks like a doctor in the picture?
BCE time, maybe.
Do you think he looks like a doctor?
Not really.
Okay, so you don't buy that, do you?
Not really.
So then what do you think it is?
I do think that maybe, it was a little bad post, but then he took it down and everything, and then they talked about it and cleared
Okay,
it
so
up.
you don't support him.
Okay, I still do though, because
No, you don't.
as a Christian, you still are you have to forgive those.
Okay, but is blasphemy
Jesus,
forgivable?
Okay, but that was God that said that, not Jesus.
Jesus did say
Is
that,
Jesus God?
Well, not exactly, no. It's his son.
You don't think Jesus is God?
Okay, well, I do think
Blasphemy
Jesus is
right there.
God.
So you do think Jesus is God?
Fucking heresy.
Yes.
Okay, so
But
obviously,
so
you think
like
Jesus is God.
it's yeah, but there's lots of contradictions as well though within those.
Okay,
Like within the Bible.
but nothing about that contradicts the idea that blasphemy is unforgivable.
Wait, you're a Christian that thinks that there's contradictions in the Bible? Holy shit.
Okay, well, not like that. It's not what I meant. Not like
Sorry, Parker. I just had to ask
contradictions.
that.
But like, no, there's lots of things that like kind of are now have to go into our time, like and modernize, because it was so long ago.
No. Isabella, you take the words of Jesus as gospel, literally as gospel, right?
Yes, okay, and they also say to forgive all sins as well.
It doesn't. It says
Well, not all sins, but
all
forgive
sins will be
those.
forgiven except for one. And the one is what?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yeah. So Jesus says all sins will be forgiven, but the one who blasphemes will not be forgiven.
So it's a red line. So if it's a red line for Jesus, why isn't it a red line for you?
Because I see like to forgive all still, like
Even when God tells you not to.
not exactly, not like that.
Okay, so then you
There's
don't
lots
seek
of
to
people
forgive.
that say blasphemous things as well, and they don't really mean it as that, or like
But like depicting themselves as literal God.
yeah, and lots of people like say how I'm a god and all that stuff, talking about video games and all that stuff as well. So like, if that's forgivable, then like,
Do you think
and
that's
they
on the same?
deleted
Do you
it.
think that's on the same grounds as the
I
president
think
of the
it's
United
different to
States
say
posting this?
I think it's different to say I am a god versus saying I am Jesus himself through a picture, right? Like saying I am a god, I could be saying
Yeah,
I'm
but
Zeus.
also it's AI
That's not blasphemy.
slop. Like, I don't think Trump went in there and typed on his little phone and being like, "Oh,
He is
produce
not
me a
like some
picture
random
with blah
kid.
blah blah blah
He's not
on
some
AI."
random kid. He's literally the president of the United States.
Yeah, I don't think that he went on his little phone and did diddly daddly and said, "Oh, depict me as Jesus," and then do all this
Somebody
and then
did. Somebody did,
into
right?
AI and then let me just
Isabella.
post this. I don't think that he did
Isabella.
that.
Isabella, the original AI photo is of Jesus healing somebody. So someone took that AI photo, gave it to somebody else, and said, "Turn
Yeah.
Jesus into Donald
No,
Trump."
I
And
just
then
don't
Trump
think
took that and then reposted it.
I genuinely don't think that he did it. I think it had to be a staff member. Like, I don't think that Trump himself
Which
would have
again,
been like, "Ooh,
I'm
let me go on
asking
my
you.
phone on Truth Social." And
But Trump himself said that he posted it. Trump himself said it was him.
when did he say this? Like live,
Because
and he said this?
Because he was making excuses for why he did it. He said, "When I did this, I thought it was me as a doctor." He didn't say a staff member thought. He said I thought, meaning he's the one who posted it.
Okay.
You can't say I thought it was a doctor when you have somebody else posting it, right? He thought it was a doctor, quote unquote, and thus he posted it, right?
Yeah, and it's just really wonky.
It's not wonky. It makes perfect sense. He
wonky.
posted it because he has a god complex.
It's kind of unbelievable.
It is unbelievable because he's fucking insane, and he thinks himself as Jesus because he's insane, which is why you shouldn't support him because he's insane.
But I
what
think
could he
that
do that
just
would get
has
you to
the
stop supporting
guts.
him? I feel like you could shoot someone right in front of you and you'd still support him.
No. I've had this question asked before, and I've said it. I said that if he did genocide to like all Christians, like Holocaust.
Wait, why only Christians? Why not just like
It
people
was
in
just the
general?
first thing that popped into my mind when I was asked that question, and so I'm just gonna say the same thing because I'm kind of
But genocide is your limit, not like just like killing 100 people or anything. It has
And
to be
only of
genocide.
Christians, by the way.
Yeah, I know, and only of Christians.
Okay, well, when Dean asked me that question, that's what popped into my
I'm
mind.
still confused though. Like
I can't really think of a question right now.
You have to have a line because you brought up multiple points and we've shown you why they're wrong and everything, and yet you still continue. Like, at what point is it like, okay, this guy is just too much? I'm gonna be a Republican, but I don't like this guy, and I'm not gonna support him.
I think my line would probably be like, if you did something like became a serial killer.
That's your
Or something like that.
what? Come on.
I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen.
I tried. I don't.
If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. So you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as well as make sure to support Matt as long as he's up here as well. Let's make sure to go into this next individual. Yo, it's how old are you? Hello? Okay. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, it's how old are you? Hello?
Yo, I joined by accident. My bad.
You're good. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Let's go to the next individual, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you support Trump?
No.
Okay. We are just looking for some debates. Mary, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, it's this guy again.
What's up, buddy? 33.
Did I debate you already?
He was
Yeah.
just on like 30 minutes ago.
Did he get flagged?
Yeah, you got. He...
I don't know. Let's just go to the next individual.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Okay, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everyone.
People telling you to go to bed, and it's like 9:41.
Yo, it's about you love me, right? Don't you?
You enjoying your SPLC money, buddy?
What's up?
So dumb.
Cause you're I know you. Never mind. I guess if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then you
I know what
want
you're talking about. It made me laugh.
I don't know what he's saying, but he's obsessed with us.
Sounds like
He's always in the stream. Yo,
Why
how
would
old
I
are you?
support Trump? Trump is a bad person.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Trump is a bad person. W fetus.
Yeah, you have to be fetus. Tell it to your friends.
Let's go on the next individual, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
29. I just wanted to come on here to say that you're so sexy.
Let's go on the next individual and send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen.
That was a joke, everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty. Let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are
Oh
you?
my god, you're so sexy.
Thank you.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Katie, thank you for the hand art. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
And what's your birth year?
2007.
In what month?
October 23rd.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Because first off, we'll go back to if the election was today. Biden did nothing good for us. Biden did absolutely nothing good for us compared to Trump.
Bipartisan infrastructure bill, CHIPS and Science Act, PACT Act, Inflation Reduction Act.
Yeah, that is no. He didn't even do that. Actually, he paid people to do that.
What does that mean?
Also, why do you look like you're high and just over life? Like, get off the app if you're gonna be like that.
I'm not over the app, but why do I look like I'm elevated? Because I am.
Makes sense. We can tell.
Yeah, and I'm still able to dunk on MAGA, so how does it feel?
I mean,
I'm just like dog walking MAGA over and over again, being elevated on a Friday night.
Yeah, you really look elevated because fucking embarrassing being high on TikTok.
How's that embarrassing?
Bro, because you can't even debate without being high.
Yeah, I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been doing it the last 4 hours.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Completely sober.
Yeah, hi, I'm Matt. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Didn't even see you there. Sorry, bud.
You didn't see Matt? He's right there.
Yeah, well, probably didn't see him.
Open your
fucking
eyes.
So high.
Are you elevated?
I am not elevated.
Sounds like you are.
Sounds like I'm gonna get your eyes checked then.
Let's go to the next individual. Only sending guest requests if you meet that criteria on the screen. We are just looking for some debates. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
We are Charlie Cut.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
26.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump because
Why?
he's also doing a really good job with.
They're trolling. Let's go to the next individual, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello. 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Election held today, Harris versus
Shut up,
Trump.
nigger,
Who would you
nigger,
rather
nigger,
vote for?
nigger, 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 nigger.
You're disgusting. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria in the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Obama. I'm from London. Hi, Parker. Nice to meet you.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen. Alrighty. I might try it a few more people. If I can't get someone, I might just call it for the night and do a Q&A. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
I don't believe them. Brooklyn, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you very much. I'm completely okay. I know there's been a lot of people asking me if I'm okay. I'm just like elevated. That's it. I'm okay. Maybe I'm just like super like patient and chill with people today. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go on the next individual. Dean didn't respond. I asked him, but he's probably busy doing stuff. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you very much. Mary, again with the $5. Thank you very much on Venmo. David as well. Thank you for the $35. Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I get you there, David. Thank you very much for the $35. Thank you very much. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. I'd try my hardest. Thank you very much. As well as Sean, thank you for the $50. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm totally good. Thank you so much, though, Sean. I really appreciate it. Give some W's for Sean in the comment section right now for the $50. Thank you very much on Venmo. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as Fossey, thank you so much for the $6. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Ashley, thank you for the $2.50. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna have to make sure to look. I haven't seen that. Let's make sure to go on to the next individual. We'll try. If not, we'll just do Q&A for tonight. What's up? How old are you?
I am 25.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
I think I'd still vote Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Well, I vote Trump because I finally got to buy a house under him, or property, as of which. But I'm about to be under contract for a new home, and my interest rate is at an all-time low at 4.99.
And you'd have even lower interest rates if Donald Trump didn't impose tariffs. A Federal Reserve report came out and said that we would actually have pre-pandemic levels of inflation if Donald Trump never imposes tariffs in the first place.
Okay. Well, when he was president last time after 2016, once Biden took over, he inherited a pretty good economy, and interest rates were at an all-time low of like 3%.
He definitely didn't, because of the fact that there was impending global inflation because of the pandemic that existed. So to act like it was completely okay, he just inherited something that there was no issues with, is just ridiculous.
Wait, so you think the economy is pretty bad right now, right?
I think it's worse since Trump got in office than what it would be otherwise.
And do you think it's exclusively for the Iran war?
The war with Iran and the tariffs that Donald Trump imposed. Not exclusively, but those are main reasons.
I understand. And I totally agree. I think the tariffs were definitely uncalled for. As a Trumper, I definitely think they were. Pushing as a power move, I feel like we definitely took the back burner on that when we, got a lot of imported goods and all that different good stuff. But I do feel like we were better off, aside for Kamala, for our economy than we are with Trump. At this point, this war kind of came out of nowhere, and America loves oil. I mean, like what can we really talk about with this one? I mean, the only thing that everybody really has right now is that oil, right?
Okay. So, what did Trump do to meet our objectives? That's good. Doing this for oil is not a good thing. It's for the oil companies, not even for the average American, because oil prices have gone up, gas prices have gone up, which negatively impacts American citizens. When are we going to ever benefit from that? Never.
Okay. You mind if I take off my Bluetooth headset?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thanks. Give me a sec.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool beans. So the first question you asked is how, what Trump did to positively impact our country.
Yeah.
I think he kind of set the stage right when he took over, removing certain policies, calling out the Bidenomics on certain issues, and kind of setting the stage for banks to actually increase the interest rate. I mean,
you
a couple of months
increase the
after
interest
he took
rate.
office,
You want a higher interest rate.
No, that's well, I mean, no, that's not what I
You
was
want
saying.
lower interest rate. The reason why there's a higher interest rate right now, still, even so, we'd have even a lower interest rate, is because Donald Trump imposed tariffs, which again has us at the level of inflation that we're at right now, again higher than what we even were prior when Trump was in office. Plus, or when Biden was in office. Plus, what you're not understanding is that again, inflation would be even lower than pre-pandemic levels, like I said, if Harris were in office and we didn't have the war and the tariffs.
But we can't predict that.
We can. That's what the Federal Reserve report indicated.
A lot of Democrats come up here and compliment you. I'm a fan of yours too, okay? But a lot of Democrats that come up here, okay, are incentivized by the color of her skin. Okay, what track record does she have? Okay,
Vice President, Senator, District Attorney, Attorney General, Prosecutor.
District Attorney is the last show of face that we ever had before her campaign.
Wait. Can you name the qualifications of Trump?
Businessman, president, entrepreneur, inheritance of $1 million, Mr. Trump. Okay.
All you really mentioned was that he was a business person. That's it.
Okay, and what's Kamala?
Again, I give you Attorney General, District Attorney, Prosecutor. She was Vice President. She was a Senator.
Yeah, and she failed at all of those.
No, she wouldn't. I can give you plenty of things she did well at. Can you name one thing she did bad in any of those positions?
Well, I mean, District Attorney for what state? That was California, not.
Yes. But it's a district. Right.
I can tell you right now that she threw a lot of her own people into jail, passed a lot of laws that didn't really make a lot of sense. And at the same time, like, she wanted to run for vice president. It was definitely ethnicity driven, and we didn't see her face for 4
Again,
years.
no evidence for any of these things. And again, you just like said that she's unqualified, but I gave a bunch of qualifications that actually exceeded the level of qualifications that you have for Trump. So you say it's just based upon a race, but I see no good evidence to indicate that.
A lot of the people who came up here, okay, bring
Can you
up
name
the
any
ethnicity.
qualifications of J.D. Vance?
He's a veteran. He's seen America at its worst and been a part of some pretty bad situations with America. And I can just say that he knows his way around some common economics that can truly improve America. Not
So
to
veteran,
mention
and that's it. That's literally it. Holling, think of the watermelon love. Thank you.
I mean, how do you plead? Like, why do you think America would be better? There is no proof that it would have been.
You're
Okay,
not
I
actually
live in a very
responding.
democratic
So
and
what?
liberal
What?
state.
So what is true about J.D. Vance in terms of qualifications? Seems like you don't really know any, like actually good qualifications. It sounds like he's just in that position because of the fact that he's a white man and Christian.
I don't think you're asking the right questions, to be honest.
I don't care if you think I'm asking the right questions. I am.
Okay.
What was wrong
so,
about the questions I just asked? Like, genuinely.
I mean, I think we really need to be talking about the economy, but I mean, with JD Vance, okay,
Yeah. Can you name one metric of the economy that's made better?
2007.
Okay.
What has Kamala given to the country? She's been no face for years.
Most
We don't
tie-breaking
know
votes of
anything
any
about
vice
this
president in U.S. history, including the Inflation Reduction Act. But you said let's talk about the economy. Okay, let's talk about the economy. Name one metric of the economy that Trump's made better off since he got in office.
By the way, JD Vance also had a law degree. Okay.
Can you name
Now that
one
you're
piece
baiting
of?
me, 'cause I was talking
Can you
about the
name
economy,
one
and you're
aspect
pushing
of the
me.
economy that Trump made better off since he got in office?
Yeah, the United States interest rate.
That's not a metric of the economy that he made better off. I already explained how he actually made that worse off.
Yo, he had the Better Housing Act. Okay, like I'm talking.
The Better
also,
Housing Act?
also
What is that?
Okay, we're talking about JD Vance now because now you wanted to get
We're
into
not
that.
talking about
Okay.
JD Vance. We're talking about any policies that Trump passed to make the conditions better in terms of the economy, or any metric that he made better off. There's nothing.
There's too many questions right now. There's too many
Is
questions.
there any metric of the economy that Trump's made better off?
I mean, it's the Better Housing Act, right?
That's
That's
not even
kinda
a
what I've
thing.
been put off.
When was that passed?
Fuck. I'm a little elevated myself. I'm sorry. Okay,
Okay,
tax
yeah.
cuts and better jobs. Okay, Jobs Act, 2017.
Okay.
Cuts corporate tax rate from 35 to 21, which can
You just looked this
better.
up, by the way. What is this, the AI overview? I knew
What are
it.
you looking at, Mr. Elevation?
I'm not looking at anything. I'm looking at myself. Dunking on you.
I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, and you're looking at the AI overview? Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Oh, God.
Guys, I just took a shower. Leave me alone. Okay, just ask me more questions, okay? Like, come on, let's get on the roll. I've been wanting to talk to you, okay?
Okay. I mean, what were we just talking about? We were
We're
asking
talking
you
about- We're
for
talking about
anything
what
that Trump's done to make the economy better off, and you can't mention anything.
Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
Okay. Now, and if you were on a reference to the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, I can mention a Harvard study from a liberal and conservative economist that actually indicates $8 to $16 billion of GDP growth from it, which when there's actually around 1.9 $1 trillion over 10 years in terms of debt-related spending, $190 billion per year in terms of debt-related spending. So the GDP growth from it is actually not enough to justify the spending in the very first place. Most of the tax cuts go to the rich and wealthy. So Kamala Harris wanted to maintain all of the aspects of the bill applicable to income earners under $400,000 a year, and only wanted to increase taxes on income over $400,000 a year, which would essentially maintain all of the aspects of the bill that you think are good. All the aspects of the bill that are bad and don't lead to the country being better off would actually be taken out by Kamala Harris.
Okay, so what you're saying is it helped short term. Okay, it was more money in paychecks short term. but it definitely increased the deficit, and that's your defense. That's pretty much all you have with the Jobs Act.
It increased the
Okay,
deficit. It doesn't
the
increase
federal
GDP enough to account for that. Most of the tax cuts aren't applicable to the lower and middle income individuals. Harris would have maintained all of the aspects of the bill applicable to income earners under $400,000 a year, meaning you see no broader benefit from Trump than you would see from Harris. Plus, again, this is nowhere near enough to justify that he's made the conditions better off, especially here in his second administration, because that's from his first admin. The big, beautiful bill makes it even worse by cutting 420,000 children on average every single month off the access to free school lunch and breakfast, 2.5 million people on average every single month off their access to food stamps, and over 10 million people off their access to health insurance.
Well, I can tell you that more people increased the use of food stamps under Biden. And that's not from inheritance.
That
of
means they just
society.
expanded access, not that they, and also that's also due to the pandemic, of course.
Same thing for the.
I guess I would say
use
the
the
job
healthcare too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll say
I'm
that,
still
you
getting on
know-
the roll. You have to forgive me, Parker. Okay, I'm still getting on the roll. I just got off work, so.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, what about his deregulation? I mean, I'm talking like cutting almost like a quarter of, Bidenomics out of the entire push, out of like the auto pen. Like, I noticed a significant decrease in the deficit, okay, under this, okay, and I increased the biggest raise I ever earned, and that was at 6.3%.
Yeah, under what year?
This year.
This year? Okay,
Yeah.
so does that have anything to do
federal
with Trump?
government, at least for me. Okay, federal government for me.
But does that have anything to do with Trump?
I think it absolutely does.
How so?
Because he's the president. He sets the standard for the banks to follow suit. Okay, and also,
So
I
the
work for
president sets your
FAA.
salary?
Definitely, because I work for the FAA. Thank you.
Okay, so what did he do to increase your salary?
I work for the FAA. You can look it up.
Okay, but what did he do?
He sets the standard.
He was legitness. What?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're hilarious. Thank you.
You said the FAA? So if I look it up, he's going to increase funding?
Yeah. Look at this year and last year alone. Like this January, and then when he took over last year, and then add the two together.
Did you know that he fired a bunch of FAA employees?
Yeah, who didn't show up to work?
Is there any evidence of that?
Yeah. CNN
Here's
just
a
broke it.
PBS article. The Trump administration has begun firing several hundred Federal Aviation Administration employees, upending staff on busy air travel weekend, just weeks after a January fatal mid-air collision at an airport. Probationary workers were targeted in late emails Friday, notifying them that they had been fired. Said in a statement. The impacted workers include personnel hired for FAA radar, landing, and navigational aid maintenance. One air traffic controller told the Associated Press the air traffic controller was not authorized to talk to the media and spoke on condition of anonymity. The National Air Traffic Controllers Association said in a brief statement Monday that it was analyzing the effect on the federal employee terminations. I don't see anywhere that says that it was because of performance. The employees were fired without cause nor on performance conduct, Sparrow said.
Yeah, that's definitely not correct when it comes to that.
Do you have any evidence?
Any evidence? They definitely didn't follow SOP. I mean, did you hear?
What's your source?
Did you hear the statement? Standard operating procedure. Do you know what SOP means?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what's your source that they didn't follow that?
FAA standard operating procedure that they did not follow. Did you
but
listen
what's your
to the
evidence that
radio
these people
call?
that were fired didn't follow that?
Do you know what guidelines we fall under?
I'm not familiar with all the guidelines. I just need evidence that they didn't follow these specific guidelines that you're mentioning because you're making that claim.
The claim is it was on the news, and I don't need to speak farther because I don't want to keep cooking on this.
Sir, you do need to find evidence. You can say it's on the news, but where on the news? Because I just looked at a PBS article. Nowhere on the article did it justify your statement.
CNN, FAA.gov.
Go ahead,
You know,
provide
you
me
can
a
look at
title.
any government
Provide
website.
me a specific title.
Dude, this was
I'll
like
get-
a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I'll give you time to go look it up.
Oh Lord, have mercy. All right. Well, I will.
Okay, alrighty. Liz, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much for I'm always in those streams elevated with you, bro. It's so refreshing to see you finally, smart, real man behind a microphone. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always will. Thank you very much. Give me some W's for them in the comment section, as well as Release the Bats. Thank you very much for the $50. Thank you very much. Shout out to all my fellow cat dads. Thanks for everything you do, Parker. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Release the bats. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. We're going to do this conversation, Q&A, and then I'm going to get off for tonight. Do you have any people to thank, Matt?
Nope.
Alrighty. If you want to support me or Matt, Venmo, PayPal, Linktree in our bios. Alrighty, if you're on YouTube, again, hit that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 2,000 likes, everyone. I think right now we're at like 1,100 right now. Let's try to get to 2,000. I'd really, really, really appreciate it.
Let's hit 1 million here on TikTok. You guys can
Yes.
away.
Yes. Sean as well. Thank you for the $30. Thank you very much on Venmo. I really appreciate it. Glad to know it's just elevation. Just got home myself. This is for you, Bubbles. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, don't worry. I'm all good. It's actually, you know what it is? It's the gummies. They cause this impact I think a little bit more. Or I'm like more like tired or like that than I feel like normal.
That's how they hit me too.
You know. Thank you for that mustache. Thank you. Alrighty, give it a quick second, everyone. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
All right. I think I'm ready to talk. I'm calming down a little bit. Okay, cool beans. All right, so the FAA definitely did have the layoffs. I mean, we're all there for that, right? Okay, but the Trump administration, I mean, they fired several hundred within early 2025, right? And these were mostly like probationary employees. You have 6 months to get rated as an air traffic controller, and within this time, there was personnel not properly trained to follow standard operating procedures.
Wait, but like, what's your source?
Associated Press, PBS.
Yeah, that's the PBS article I just read.
Right. And then we have CBS News.
Yeah, none of those justify what you're saying.
But it's justifying what you're saying.
Exactly.
But it's PBS and CBS News.
So then why'd you just cite it?
Because I was citing exactly what you told me.
Why?
Because I'm about to knock your socks off there, bucko.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
All right.
What actually are you? I just gave you time to go look up information. You just cited the information that I just looked at
so
that proved my point, not yours.
Go to Reuters. Always
Reuters.
go to Reuters.
Reuters justifies my point, not yours.
No, less than 400 were let go. 0 air traffic controllers with critical safety personnel were let go during these times. Okay, they were probationary employees that did not meet the standard.
You kind of just like owned yourself. You just said critical safety employees were cut out.
Exactly.
That's bad. They're critical.
No critical safety personnel were cut out.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay. You said none? Okay, so what, and what's the title?
It was the secretary's statement, the transportation secretary statement.
No, what's the title of the article that you're reading right now?
One sec. Let me get an exact name for you. FAA fires fewer than 400 workers. Transportation chiefs. Where do I look at the title here? Reuters.com world/US/FAA.
No, what's the title? The big words at the top.
Title is FAA fires fewer than 400 worker transportation chiefs.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up. Yeah, right there.
Does it say anything that he was saying, Matt?
I haven't read it yet. This is from early last year, though. Like very early. So this is way.
Yeah.
This is like very shortly after Donald Trump took office.
Yeah, it happened weeks after the fatal
No,
Washington.
probationary
murder.
just means that they'd been hired less than a year ago. That's all it means.
Yeah,
So
probationary.
he was claiming that they weren't like
A lot of those workers
qualified.
within
Not
6
true.
months.
That just means that they were hired like within a year.
You know how hard it is to get rated here?
Where does it say that they didn't have qualifications? It quite literally says within this article, the quote unquote, these are positions that are vital to the supporting of public safety. These are positions that are vital to supporting public safety. A union spokeswoman said.
That's certain verbiage that just
That's the article that
honestly
you
does
just
not
cited.
add up. Okay, like the same thing can be had when it comes to a traffic cone employee when they're stopping traffic during a construction zone. You know, like, but they're still in their probationary period slides. It's really hard to get rated here and actually keep your jobs within the FAA because of this. They did not follow standard operating procedure when they were making that initial radio call. Okay. And when they were reporting upon, because there is a 48-hour.
But there's no mention that they were unqualified or that they were not doing their job. You claim that they were kicked from their positions because they weren't doing their job.
telling you
provided
why.
no
Yes.
evidence of that being true.
We both witnessed the same thing. I'm just saying I know a little bit more about this than you would claim to be.
Apparently you don't.
I
'Cause
just
you
don't
can't
want to use
justify
Fox.
it.
The minute I bring up Fox or I bring up any other news article that
Yeah, of
isn't
course.
those
You bring up
three,
Fox
PBS,
Entertainment. That's not going to be a
CBS,
good source.
PBS, okay, or CNN, okay, is the only one that you're going to be entertained with. Okay?
No, if you even
Reuters
if you
just
pull
so
up
happens
Fox,
to be
Fox
close
won't
enough
justify your point.
because they're labeled Fox Entertainment. Yeah.
They're not going to justify your point. Even so, they won't say it. I promise you.
I witnessed it.
Okay, then let me see. Where's the Fox News article?
I am not going to bring that up because I will be heated in the chat, and he's like, "Oh, of course, Fox News." Okay, I read it all. Okay,
Fox Entertainment.
hey, it's Fox News Entertainment.
Fox Entertainment. It's not Fox News because remember they said no reasonable person would take them seriously in the settlement.
Well, I mean, there's like one Fox News, and there's 50 CNNs and PBS. I mean,
Fox
it's kind of hard to.
Entertainment.
Yeah, they're kind of owned by the same megacorp. Your news sources, by the way, so it's kind of hard to.
Fox Entertainment.
Yeah, but CNN and PBS, though, like, come on.
I prefer PBS, AP News, NPR, Reuters.
I enjoyed PBS when they gave me Dragon Tales. That's pretty much the last time I started, stopped trusting them. So
Okay.
once Dragon Tales
now
stopped,
now you trust Donald Trump, the guy who literally denies science. So
I got to build my life because of Trump.
what did he do to get you to build your life? What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you save for retirement, Parker?
Yes.
Do you have a 401k?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you're. Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Or
you know what
an
Roth
IRA.
is? Yeah, Roth IRA. You know what that is?
Yes.
Do you get matched 7%? 1% of you, but like 7% from the government. Do you get matched like your 8% or whatever?
I'm not familiar. My accountant deals with all those specifics.
Right. Under Biden, I only had a match.
I don't have a Roth.
I understand. I mean, it's pretty good, by the way. It's pretty good. Definitely at least put 5% into there because they'll match it. Okay. But, okay, under Biden, I only got a 5%. Under Trump, he increased it to 8%. And I got to say that I won during his, at the very least, first term of office. But I can't confirm if it was him or I inherited it from Biden. Okay. Or beforehand. Okay. So that's one of those things I cannot confirm. But at the very least, I got a damn good raise. Okay. And I got a damn good increase in my federal retirement. And that was 8%. They matched that puppy. And I made $16,000. Okay. Well, sorry. I put in $8,000 at the end.
So the government matched something? Would they have done that regardless of the administration?
You know, I don't know, but for the past 3 years.
So then why are you attributing
they've
that
been
to
matching
Trump?
5%. For the past 3 years, they've been
So
matching
then why are
5%.
you attributing that to Trump?
Because it happened under Trump. I just don't know if it was
Okay.
because of
You know, I met my girlfriend under the Biden-Harris administration. Can we get some W's for Biden in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Biden. Thank you, Joe.
Why can't I?
Joe, I
attribute
really
my
appreciate
personal
it.
success
Appreciate it.
to
Thank
the
you so
person
much,
who got
Joe.
president?
Joe Biden, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, Joe Biden. Wouldn't have been able to find my relationship without you. Because you're president, and whenever someone's president, everything that happens under their presidency is because of them. Thank you so much, Joe Biden.
So Biden did nothing wrong, is what you're telling me.
No, Biden definitely did wrong. There's plenty of things I disagree with Biden on.
Well, you just increased my respect for you because I never heard you say that before in my life. I'm gonna be honest.
I say that all the time. You know, actually, like I called for him to drop out before he did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I think I was abroad during that time then, because I watch you all the time, man.
Yeah, but I was on stream arguing before he even dropped out that he should drop
was
out.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt and I were like the
Okay.
first people to call for that.
Well, now that you said that, can you at least admit that Trump has done any good for anybody?
I like Operation Warp Speed, but most of what he does is horrible.
I understand. Okay. Well, I definitely called out some bad things that he's done, at least a couple of them.
Can you name anything good that Biden's done?
I think, let's see. I was abroad during Biden's administration for at least 2 years of it. Okay. But, gosh dang it. I mean, he did give me a 3.8% increase on my salary for the FAA employees.
Okay, but like he's not the one who specifically just does that himself. That's also dependent on the scenarios that happen in Congress and things
Right,
like
but
that.
he sets the stage, right?
And
Like the
Trump
president sets
literally
the stage
cut
and stuff.
FAA employees, dude. So you did okay, but cut
Only
FAA
400
employees.
during, only 400 during the 2025 period. I mean, that's what Reuters says anyway. Like conveniently following these crashes, right?
2025 was 1.7%. 2026 is 3.8%. I don't know where you got your numbers from.
I got it from the article, the 400. There's no way that it was 1.7. But that was
I'm-
definitely the highlighted marks.
I'm getting this directly from the FAA website.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to pull that one up too.
You can also find it on Federal News Network.
Okay, but I'm just not finding any evidence that FAA staff were fired because of crashes, right? Like exclusively because of crashes.
And it's because of Doge.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay, no, that one was kind of retarded.
Oh, don't use that. I gotta kick you anyway.
My bad.
By the way, Parker, I read the super chat that I just came in for you. I just saw it.
Penzi, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you.
Yeah. Read what it says. I was gonna bring it up, but then he said the word. And I was like,
Wow,
damn.
wow, that's
Then
a-
I just looked it up, and actually, like, it's very illegal for FAA
Yeah, that's not
employees
smart.
to-
That's not
and he
smart.
openly admitted
Dude,
it.
people openly admit to violating the law on my stream all the time, bro.
Like-
I swear, bro. I swear, bro. Like people, law enforcement people could totally sit in here and just be like, "Oh, that's a crime. That's a crime. That's a crime."
That's a crime,
I had
that's a
someone.
crime.
I had someone a bit ago admit that they hadn't paid taxes in years.
Jeez.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight in terms of the debates. If you have any questions, you can ask me, everybody. Venmo, PayPal is the best place to do so. YouTube Super Chat is a place you could do so as well. I'll answer questions for the next, I want to say, 10 minutes or so. 13 minutes. And then I'm going to get off. Aaron, thank you so much for the $40. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll make sure to do so. Thank you very much, Aaron. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Aaliyah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Line, for the FFA. Trump's admin, Doge, if I'm not mistaken, tried to use the FFA as an example of how to get rid of wasted fraud and abuse. Yeah, that's what I thought. As well as Tracy, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Of course. Absolutely. Thank you. Let me make sure to catch up over on YouTube Super Chat as well. If you want to support me, as always, again, Venmo, PayPal, in the link tree in the bio. Otherwise, I'll try to get to stuff in the chat. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat as well. Alrighty. Did you get your 500k subs plaque? I don't think they have one for that. I think it's 1 million, 100,000. Megan, thank you for the $5. I'm actually not quite sure what you're referencing. Are you saying just preventative policies for limiting people from losing or getting out of their housing? No battles, everyone, because of Dean hasn't responded. No battles.
Sad.
Yeah, who can say where the road goes?
Where the wind.
Dean's so scared to battle, I tell you.
Only time.
He's running away from the battles like you've never seen before. He knows he'll lose.
Dean is Evie. I should be very sleepy because it's like 1 past 1 here. But
Yeah, I'm probably going to be on
YOLO.
later tomorrow. I think that's going to be the move because I don't know if I'll be able to hop on early. It's 100,000 for silver and 1 million for gold. Yup. Have you tried Red Dead Online? No, I never have, actually. What's the most abundant gas in the atmosphere? It starts with an N, right? Oxygen. Oxygen, right? We're right. It's oxygen.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The most abundant gas starts with the letter N. Oxygen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what that's from?
No. What is it?
There was a person the other day that was on my stream.
Oh.
That we did that. It's like, what's the most abundant gas in the atmosphere? They were like, I was like, it starts with an N.
And they said oxygen. Oh. Well,
I think I said it starts with an N and it ends with Jen.
And they said oxygen.
And they said oxygen. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are right. An oxygen.
Yeah, isn't that's just actually nuts. Dude.
That's the opposite of oxygen. You know, noxygen.
Oh, Megan, I think that's generally a good thing. Yeah, dude, that was so ridiculous. That was from a climate denier. That was absurd.
Imagine being a climate denier and not even knowing what the most abundant like gas is in the atmosphere.
That's so brutal, isn't it?
I know the climate, but I can't name the basic, science of it.
Did you see the MAGA brain MRIs? No, I haven't.
MAGA brain.
TOV, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for the most abundant gas around. Trump is methane from his diaper. That's diabolical. Diabolical, I tell you. Christian, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For this is for a rough week. Either troll after troll or someone who can't follow a point and just responds to buzzwords. Keep killing it, man. Thank you so much, Christian. I appreciate the $50 on PayPal. That is so kind of you. Seriously, W's for them in the comment section right now. That is so kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Christian.
W, Christian.
W's for them. W's for them. Favorite color? It's blue.
Blue's good.
It's the greatest, actually, blue, I tell you. I'm trying to catch up. Debate people that can prove you wrong? Well, no MAGA can, so it's impossible.
Purple's better, yeah. I think I like purple better than blue, but blue's a close second.
Really?
Yeah, blue used to be for a long time used to be my favorite color, but then I don't know, purple like won me over. So it goes like purple, blue, and green.
I do like purple. Yeah. Purple's a great color, I tell you. Catherine, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can you turn on the Pokeball and show my son and give him a shout out? Well, Con, I can't turn it on because I never plugged it in. I can't, but I can show you at least this. I had like a thing earlier where I literally, what's it called? I did like a thing where I said it. Where actually, because someone on the live was like deflecting. I was like, deflection, I choose you. But I can't turn it on right now. I wish I could. It's really cool. I like it. I got it for my birthday. Someone gave it to me. So that was fun. That was fun.
Oh, I think Tammy. I think for the $10 on Cash App. Thank you. Saying based a bibliography. Well, thank you.
Did you hear about the potential Ghislaine Maxwell pardon? I have heard about that, Matt. Have you heard much about that? I'm not sure like what the specifics are on that.
I heard like rumors about it like a while
same.
ago. I haven't heard anything like recently. Like, was that in the news or something?
Yeah, it was.
I missed that. Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay, yeah. I'm reading about it, yeah. It's looking more likely. Like, if he actually does that, like, can you imagine? Oh my god. Like, you would... MAGA would not be able to argue that like, he's, like, you know, not in... with, like, Epstein or anything. Because that would be, like, the ultimate, like, you know, just betrayal.
I feel like what they would immediately argue is we get more out of it. I think they would defend it. They totally would. They would just say that like, oh, it makes sense to do so because inevitably we'll be able to catch more people because of the information from the testimony. And then we're going to ask them, okay, well, who's been held accountable? And they'll have no one. Because we're not going to get anything out of that probably. House, thank you for the $2. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Iowa is a sleeper state. Like if Trump's poll numbers like continue to fall into like record lows, Iowa could be on the map for like the Democrats. Like it's one of those sleeper ones where like it may happen, but also it might not happen.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 21, 2004.
And do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Why are you spamming in my comment section that I'm a hypocritical narcissist?
Because I was wondering, how is it? Like, what's it like being one? I'm sure you have a lot of experience with it.
How am I a hypocritical narcissist?
Well, for one, you're an extremely bad faith debater. You and Matt both, extremely bad faith debaters.
How so?
I mean,
yeah, how
well,
so?
I don't know too much
us...
about you, Matt. I haven't seen too much. I've only seen you recently the other day when you were on Dean's live stream, but I haven't seen too much from you.
Can you give any specific examples?
I think I'm good faith, but okay.
Well, I find it funny how, like, you call out other people for being bad faith, but a lot of the time, like, anytime that someone actually comes up with, like, a cognitive argument, you'll start to just, you know, start grifting. And I hate to use that word grift because I know you truly believe what you're saying, which would make it not a grift, but for lack of a better word, I'm just going to say grift.
Thanks for the concession.
Well, for lack of a better word, it's a grift.
Thank you for the concession.
Well, if you want to take it as a concession,
it was a concession. You already agreed it was.
A lot of people take jokes like they're.
You agree it's not a. You agree I'm not grifting. Also, you're just saying I thank people for donations every single time that someone's making a good point. Must be that you're not making a good point right now because I'm not thanking anyone for donations.
Must be you're not getting any.
No, it's just that you
No,
aren't
I'm just
making
fucking. I come up in here all the time. I don't actually support Trump. Have a good.
Okay. I thought maybe. Let's go to the next person. Or not next person. I meant like next question. Jared, thank you so much for the $35. Thank you very much on Venmo. Give me some W's for Jared in the comment section right now. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You said you are a bright light in the dark world. You are very appreciated. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much, Jared. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as Lane, thank you for the $1. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm actually indifferent to either or. I think that they're both really good. As well as, again, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, let me know if I remember to check my DMs. Alrighty. Do you give it a quick second? I'm gonna answer maybe a few more questions, probably 3 or 4 more. So probably a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna get off, everyone. Maximum like 4 more minutes. Can we get more snap stories? I actually like probably should post my snap. I think I finally had a short on Snap like actually like somewhat get views, because they would get like 10 views, but I had one get like a few thousand. It finally started to somewhat post and send out, so I think it might be I probably should do that actually. Maybe for the next few minutes I'll answer Q&A questions on Snap. Maybe I'll do that. Like after I get off. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll stay on for 2 more minutes, and then I'll get off, and then if anyone has any questions, I'll post stuff on Snap.
I don't know if you want this part. Oh.
For Q&A.
What?
Sorry, I was making a face.
I was like, what happened? Someone asked you this, and I want to see if you know it. I not be able to. Do you know what Anzac Day is in Australia?
I have heard it earlier. Yes.
Oh. You know what it is?
It's for is it for veterans?
Yeah. Veterans of what?
Well,
It's okay. If you don't know, it's okay.
I don't know. All I know is it's for veterans. I just heard earlier.
It's for veterans. Yeah, it's for Australian and New Zealand veterans of World War One, of the famous Gallipoli campaign that was like a big disaster.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Sorry, I had to nerd out there for a moment, but.
Wow, I just got out nerded. It's crazy.
Yeah,
TLV, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much for I know your librarian friend helped you assemble the bibliography. That's actually Matt, who's on the stream right now. Have you considered expanding your resource pool by having professional scientists, lawyers, or doctors, viewers expand on talking points? You know, maybe I could, but I guess I'm just not looking to like expand in terms of how many people I bring on all the time. I feel like it's pretty complicated in general, but yeah, I'd be interested.
Reasoning.
Yeah, of course, though. But yeah, everyone, I did post that story, so if you want to ask any questions over Snapchat, you can. Other than that, I'm probably gonna get off right now.
Okay.
It looks like I've caught up on everything. Alrighty, everyone.
Thanks for having me up, Parker. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Bye, chat.
Alrighty. Bye-bye, everyone. I love y'all.